What's it?
What happened?
I said, what's up?
Not much, bro. Not much, man. Not much. Yeah. Oh my
You're late. You're always late.
got a little hungry.
Why
I
you
got a
late,
little
sir?
hungry. Got a little hungry this time. Got a little hungry.
Oh, you got a
Got a
little
little
hungry.
hungry.
You're always hungry. You're always something.
Hey,
You gotta get your hair cut.
hey, man.
You
Hey,
get
man.
yourself a drink.
Right, man.
Uh, you hungry.
Hey,
There's
man.
always an excuse. Uh,
Look at you. You just couldn't wait. You couldn't wait.
of course. I gotta
So,
mess with you.
of course you do. You couldn't wait, man. You want to do it Tuesday? Yeah.
Mhm. 10 seconds. Here we go.
Let's Mm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live. We are back. We are back on a different night, but it's still the same show on a different night. And man, we got a lot to get into. Welcome to Saucy Discourse, season 3, episode 10, Hater Love It edition. Shout out to the game and 50 Cent bringing us in and out on the show. I'm your boy Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus.
What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Alive and well. Blessed to see another day. You got to be on the Tuesday edition. So,
Oh yeah, yeah.
oh, yeah, yeah. I bet there's some things you got to get off your chest. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of
Oh yeah.
things you
I'm in a
want
good mood.
to talk about. Oh, really?
I'm in a
I
good mood
wonder why
today.
it is.
So, you know,
Why are you in a good mood?
FYI to you, sir. I'm in a good mood. So, we're gonna
Uh
recap uh week 8. You can
huh. Uh
talk
huh.
you can talk all you want about
No,
Tom.
no, 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 no,
Talk
no, no,
bad
no, no,
about
no,
all you
no,
want about
no,
Tom Brady. You can talk. Yeah, I don't care. It
no.
ain't gonna mess up my mood.
Now all
It
of a
ain't
sudden you
it
don't
ain't gonna.
care.
No, no,
No.
no, no. It's not because I think they are actually gone or away from playoff contention. I really don't care as of right now because there are bigger things that are making me even more happier. You can talk about Tom Brady. You want? Okay, okay. We get back to Tom Brady next week. Okay. At the end of the day, I am very, very in a happy mood. We're gonna get to that after we recap week 8 and we're gonna our predictions for week 9. We're gonna get into some NBA.
Sorry.
But you
You're
know,
unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
I'm
You
blessed.
ought to
I'm
be
highly
ashamed of yourself.
favored.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh,
Just ashamed.
ashamed of myself.
Yeah, you ought to be ashamed. We'll figure. We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. You ought to be ashamed of
when I
yourself. Now
when,
you're in a good mood.
oh yeah, I'm in a good mood today. Hey,
Oh
nothing you
my
can say about
god.
Tom Brady to get me in a bad mood. And we all know he lost last week. We all know he lost.
Oh no no no! See what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna gloss over this,
Oh no, I'm not
okay?
glossing on it. I'm not glossing.
Oh,
Oh, believe that.
cause we starting off, and you right. There's nothing. Oh boy, excuse me. There's nothing that makes me more happy than Tom Brady lost. But oh wait, it's not back to back losses. It is back to back to back
Mhm.
losses. Cause you know why, ladies and gentlemen? Because he lost again last Thursday night. And yes, I waited a couple of days for this. See, I didn't think it was gonna come on a Tuesday. The
Mhm.
fact is coming in a couple of days early. Well, at least
Mhm.
a day early. And
Mhm.
they lost 27-22
Mhm.
against the Baltimore Ravens. Like I told you I would. Like I knew it would. Like I knew
Mhm.
it would. I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna be nice tonight.
Oh, you
Since it
being
is
nice?
a Tuesday, I'm gonna be nice tonight. What I'm gonna let you start it off. What
Oh,
is
I know.
your reaction?
I'm gonna
See,
let you. I'm gonna let you go
no,
and
no, no,
rant,
no, 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 no,
rub it
no,
in, and stuff like that.
no,
Well, in case you want me,
no,
okay. Well,
no.
first
I
of all,
want you. Yeah, I want to know what your reaction is to your team losing back to back game. I want to hear more excuses. So just
more
go.
excuses.
I'm going to say yes. Come
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for letting me go on first. You're a true gentleman at
on.
that. Okay, I
Hmm.
didn't watch the game because why? It's on Amazon Prime, and damn it, I'm not paying. and I
Mhm.
even signing up for a free subscription and forget about it. I got a busy schedule and forget about it. Actually charging me at the end of the month. Okay, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna stress that every damn single week. A game is on Thursday night on Amazon Prime, but I did watch it after. See, the trick is you can miss the whole entire game on Amazon Prime, and you know what the NFL Network do? They
Mhm.
rebroadcast the game. So if you don't want to subscribe to Amazon
This is
Prime,
true.
go watch it on NFL Network. So I watched a little bit. I watched the first half, and no, Tom Brady didn't have a good game,
Mm.
or did he?
Mhm.
Who fault was it? And it's
Yeah.
never Tom Brady fault. That's number one. Okay,
Mm,
and
mm,
number
mm,
two,
mm, mm, mm,
Chris Goodwin, God, whatever your damn name is, you're
mm,
unbelievable, bro. You're unbelievable. I mean, can you at least stay on the field, sir? I can't you stay on the
mm,
field? Can you at least
mhm,
do that? You just got a damn new contract. Can you at least stay on the field? Chris Brown, can you do that? I mean, every single week, this man is walking off the damn field. I mean, I mean, this is unbelievable. Getting paid all that moolah, and you can't even stay on the field, bro. You get away from them damn Tampa Bay trainers and go get you a second opinion because they're gonna do you like they did Antonio Brown and mess with his damn head. Okay, that's number two. Number three, Mike Evans need to show up a little more. You, know, you had a little something, something. You had a little good game and stuff like that, but it wasn't all that, bro. It wasn't all that. You need to step a little bit more. And coming into the trading deadline, when it comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, first of all, you got to fix the damn O line. As that you got to protect Tom Brady because the man anxiety is at 100 right now. Okay, because you can't block for the damn man. The man is looking left and right. Okay, the man getting frustrated. He's yelling at his damn offensive line attack. But there is
mhm,
rumors going around.
mhm,
There are rumors going around that they're gonna make some trades. There's rumors. Okay, to fix that old offensive line, and there's one more target, or
mhm.
maybe two more targets to add to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First, you need a tight end. That's number one. So you can make turn TV down, bro.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So tight end, and most importantly, did you hear the rumors? Did you hear the rumors? Yo
No,
boy
what
himself,
rumors?
Mr. First Half of the Super Bowl himself,
Oh
OBJ
God.
is
Here we go.
considering a coming to the
Here
top of
we
the
go.
Buccaneers. I know you heard it.
Here we
I know you heard
go.
it. I know you heard it. And actually, you shaking your boots right now because you know what's going to happen. You hear about the rumors about going to Green Bay. Oh yeah, you should want to be in the cold, Odell. With that hamstring and that torn ACL you have, you sure you want to be in the cold in Green Bay? Come on down with the warm weather is that just like you was in LA. Come on down, brother. Come on down. You've been welcome with open arms. Okay. At the end of the day, I am not giving up on the top of big Buccaneers. They're going to actually still make the playoffs. And, it's people like you, Mr. Wilson, who are Tom Brady haters.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, what's the saying? Ye who laugh last, laugh best. And I guarantee you on this show that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is going to prove offensively, they're going to prove defensively, and they're going to still make up in the playoffs. Now, whether they will still win in the division, I don't know about that, but they will get a wild card spot. You can actually book it because you get actually disappointments, you know, in the NFC. I mean, do you actually believe in the Vikings or anybody? I don't know about all that. But at the end of the day, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is going to the playoffs. You can actually book it on the show. I said it. This is going to be in the Saucy archives, and I don't run away like you, Mr. Wilson, when it comes to predictions and results.
To I,
Yeah,
I.
you run
No,
away. You
well, I
supposed
don't know what you're
you
talking
reneged
about.
on that you reneged on that deal. You supposed to say Tom Brady is the greatest
No,
quarterback of time. And you
no,
could have fixed your two
no,
lips up and opened your damn mouth and say it. You reneged on the deal,
no,
sir.
no.
You
I
reneged on
didn't.
the
No,
deal.
I didn't.
Yeah,
No, I
I'm
didn't. You
gonna find an
lost. You
episode too.
lost the bid. Yeah,
I'm gonna
find an
find
episode because
an
that's
episode.
that is
I'm gonna play it
highly
live.
incorrect.
I'm gonna play it
That is
live.
highly incorrect. That is
This
highly
is
incorrect. I
on
want you
me.
to find it.
You never said that? That wasn't a bet?
No,
That
that
wasn't a
was
bet?
the bet. That was the bet that you lost. By the way, that was the bet that you lost. That might have been a Super Bowl bet if I remember too. That might have been a Super Bowl bet.
I know I
It
won the
might
bet
have.
that you were supposed to say on the show.
No, no,
Yes.
no.
and you
That was
did,
a
and you
that
didn't say.
you are only half correct. It was a bet, but that was a bet that you
Okay, I'm gonna
lost.
find it. I'm gonna find it too.
Oh, go ahead,
Okay,
find it. And
go
when
ahead.
you
It's on you.
do,
Oh,
it's
let me
on
talk about
me.
the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, okay. The Baltimore they played a good game. Um, Lamar Jackson deserved his money. I'm gonna just put that out there. He deserved to
Mhm.
get paid, but I don't know. He should be the highest paid quarterback in the league because there's some shakiness going on when it comes to Lamar Jackson. I said it before on the show. The man is not a damn accurate thrower, and you want to invest all this money, $300 million into Lamar Jackson, and he's not even a damn accurate thrower. I don't know about that. Pay the man, but don't overpay the man. Floors on
See, you want to sit here and once again, ladies and gentlemen, my man Jeff is coming here straight out the gate with BS excuses. Excuses. It's never the quarterback's fault. It's always Byron Leftwich's fault, or it's Todd Bowles' fault, or it's the offensive line that was already horrible when you lost your two centers, and when you lost your center and your right guard before the season even started. Like I told you, what happened? It's the running back for where's Fournette? Oh, now it's Chris Godwin for what the man ain't been 100% since he got the damn surgery. And I told you he wouldn't be the same person. It was Mike Evans' fault when he dropping wide open touchdowns. I'm sorry. It's somehow, some way, it's Gronk's fault because Tom Brady been trying to call him to come back, come out of retirement when get off the damn boat, stop partying, and come back on the team and save my life again, like you always do. It's always somebody's fault. It's probably Bill Belichick's fault somehow, some way. It's somewhere, some way, somehow. I understands with the company. It's still Bruce Arians' fault. Somewhere, some way, is and now unfortunately we're not gonna get this person's likeness. But now that's been finalized, like I told you, because you don't want to listen to me. It's always everybody else's fault but the quarterback. I'm here to tell you that is yes, it is nobody's fault but the quarterback. Okay, you're running out of excuses, sir. His time is up. In the words of John Cena, his time is up. His time was never now. And your
Stop the
man,
cap.
I ain't stopping that. I told you, your man should have stayed retired. You ain't want to listen to me. I told you this team might not even
Stop the
make the
cap.
playoffs. I'm not stopping nothing. Your man should have stayed out the playoffs. He should have stayed out the league. He should have stayed home. I'm saying it again. He should have stayed out the league. He should have stayed retired. He should have stayed at home at the time with the
He don't
kids.
feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
I don't care how you feel right now. I know I hit you deep. It's all right. It hit you deep. It's cool. At the end of the day, my brother, it's over. It's done. The only reason why I don't think I'm gonna make the playoffs. I'm saying it right now, and nothing will make me more happier than your team not making the playoffs. Nothing will make me so much more happier. And it's over. You lost three in a row. You lost to Kenny Pickett. You lost to P.J. Walker, and then you lost to Lamar Jackson. It's over. You're done. The Falcons or the Saints will somehow scoot their way into the playoffs, and you'll be sitting on the wayside while the other two teams, or at least one other team, will win the NFC South. Because it's not going to be your team because your team has way too many issues. That's right, I
Thanks to the
said it.
Falcons.
Hey, who's on top of the division right now? I know it's still
All right
early. You have
now,
a long way
right
to
now,
go.
we got weeks to go. Right now,
Uh-huh.
that's
And
what's wrong with you. You don't look at
there's
that.
nothing wrong with me. There's
You don't
nothing
look
wrong
at
with
that. You
me.
just looking for right now. You make your predictions right now. 'Cause you're so happy that Tom Brady is struggling. Oh,
Absolutely.
let
I
me
love
ask
it.
you a question.
Sure.
Do the Green Bay Packers, that man that you actually think is the greatest talent at the quarterback position, Aaron Rodgers, are you saying that it's over for him as well?
No, I'm not saying it's over for him.
Oh, so it's, do they got the same record?
Yes.
Oh,
But they
so
don't
that's
have
funny.
their issue is not as grave as your quarterback's issue is. Because the thing is,
Last time I checked, they had the same record, sir.
record
So,
does not
and how
matter
many
at
games
this
are lost
point.
in a row?
Uh, about the same, three in a row.
Three. Yeah.
Yes.
So you're gonna say it's over for Tom Brady, but you ain't gonna say it's over for Aaron Rodgers?
No, it's not over for Aaron Rodgers because his team could turn it around. You know why?
Unbelievable.
Because
You're unbelievable. You're
the
unbelievable.
Aaron Rodgers team should have not. I agree. They should have never lost to the Commanders. We can both agree with that. But your team had no business losing to a no Christian McCaffrey, PJ Walker led Carolina Panthers. They should have never lost to a rookie with Kenny Pickett as their quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now you sit here, you talk about Tom Brady to go. He could beat anybody. Well, it look like he can't beat nobody. He can't be a nosebleed. He can't stop a nosebleed right now. The defense stinks. Unfortunately, they lose Shaq Barrett for a year. That's going to make things a whole lot worse. Your back end still stinks, just like I did ever since Cooper Cup torched them. Your defense ain't been the same since.
Watch mouth.
Your offensive, I'm not watching nothing. Your offensive line is, well, let's just say they're old and tired. You losing guys left and right. Leonard Fournette can't run through holes. The kid Ricard White can't do anything. You got Mike Evans dropping wide open passes left and right. You got Godwin who can't even stay off the field. That y'all trying to rush back to health. And you can't do it because the man is not 100%. He ain't been 100% since the surgery, like I told you he would. And more importantly, where's Gronk? He ain't showing up. And unfortunately, today was the last day of the trading deadline, and yeah, I didn't trade for anybody. So bye bye.
No,
Your
it's
team
actually
is
the
done.
beginning. It's actually the beginning of the training line.
Oh, was the game? I thought it was today. I thought today was in the trading
No,
deadline.
no. It's
You sure?
the trade deadline is not over yet.
Okay. Okay.
It's leading up to the trading deadline.
Oh, if you're sure, okay. I'm just saying. You don't have a lot of time.
That's fine, and I still believe we still gonna make it to the playoffs.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I don't live in the moment, sir. You know, it's no
I'm living. I'm
coming
absolutely living in the moment.
coming from
I'm
a winning
absolutely.
culture. You know, unlike your Giants and your Jets.
You're
You know,
you're
you
not gonna talk
are
to me about Tampa Bay and a winning culture. The team actually went 0-16 on 1-15 in 2 seasons. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn winning culture in
excuse
Tampa
me.
Bay.
I'm talking about the Tom Brady era, sir.
Oh my
As
god,
soon
the
as I
man has been
ain't
there for
talking about
what,
Jerry West.
3 years?
Yeah,
The man been there for three
yeah,
years.
and
Now
they've been
somebody's talking about
relevant ever
culture.
since.
Oh
Since
my
them 0-16
god. Oh
seasons
please.
you want to actually mention. They've been relevant ever since that man stepped on the field. So you got to show some
Oh.
respect, sir. Show some
Oh,
respect.
wait. Let's not forget the third, Mr. 30 for 30. James Winston era.
Watch him out. Watch him out. Talking about James Winston. Watch him out.
How's he doing? How's he doing these days?
He chilling. Yeah. Right.
Okay, he right in the pond. We gonna get to him.
Anyway,
We
moving
gonna get to him.
on.
We gonna get to him. It's okay.
Broncos finally won a damn game. 21-17. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. What was your take on this game?
Firstly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't really watch the highlights of this game because I completely forgot this was in London. This game was in London.
But with the
This
Giants,
was
you want
on.
to watch it early. You want to wake up early in the morning and
First of all,
eat
first of all, first of all,
pancakes and sausage.
first of all, first of all, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. It's a better team compared to the Jaguars, a team that we beat, by the way, and Mr. Russell Wilson. Let's ride Bronco Country, obviously. Nevertheless, Mr. Bronco Country got the job done. No matter how ugly it's going to be, it's not going to score a lot of points. Obviously, this is not a team that is made for Russell Wilson right now. Uh, Jerry Judy stepped up, did his thing. Russell Wilson was okay. He wasn't spectacular. The Jaguars, we thought were going to win AFC South. We had to rethink that highly, immediately. There's really not much to say about this game because I watched more of the highlights than the actual game itself. Your thoughts?
Oh, I'm right with you. I just watched the damn highlights. I wasn't waking up that damn early to watch the damn game in the first place. First of all, I
Of
had to
course.
work. Even though I had to work early 8 to 4 in the morning, I still watched the game in the first place. But anyway,
See, look
I
at
only watched the highlights. And the Broncos came in there, handling their business. What's this guy name? What's his name? The wide receiver. What's his name? It's a
Jerry Judy.
Yeah. Who's actually is he a Jet now?
No, he didn't get traded.
Oh, he didn't get traded yet. Oh,
No.
okay. I was hearing or was it the Giants?
There's still rumors about that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need somebody that gets
Oh, don't look. I don't need you, of all people, worrying about my team. I don't need you, my old people, worry
But
about my
but
team.
it's the
Okay.
typical. But let me just say this: y'all gonna find a way to mess it
Oh,
up. That's what you do. But anyway,
see, here you go already, already.
wait
Hey,
till
just
wait till
hey.
the NBA side of it. Like another trade you actually messed up on. But anyway, good win by the Broncos. The Jacksonville Jaguars
Horrible,
made some
horrible.
key trades at the deadline. I mean, right now they a trade today. They got a boy from Atlanta. Cal, what's his name? Kevin Ridley or Cal Riley?
Calvin really, but he's been suspended for the whole year. So
I mean, that's still a good pickup for them going forward. I mean,
yeah, it's good. It is. It is.
nobody actually picking them to actually go to the playoffs and stuff like that.
Exactly. We thought at one point we both thought it was because how bad the AFC South was, but now
Yeah.
that has turned to the NFC South. That's pretty much what it is right now.
And the West as
It's a
well.
dump.
Um, I mean, the AFC
Not
West
exactly. Oh, AFC West is okay.
is garbage. It's not what we expected.
As you said, it's still early. Obviously, things can change.
Oh, so you actually think the Raiders will have a chance to make it to the playoffs?
No, 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 no. I
Okay,
think
that's
it's a
what I'm saying.
two-team race. It's only a two-team race.
Oh, who is that's the Chiefs?
Chiefs and Chargers.
Who you
Those are
said
only two
who you
teams.
said was going to struggle this year, and you was actually wrong on that. Can you admit you was wrong on that? Can you admit you was wrong on that right now? Can you admit
It's
that
still
you
early.
actually doubted the
It's,
great Pat
it's,
Mahomes on the show?
I didn't know. I didn't doubt him. I just said it's still early. That's
Somebody
all I'm
had a
saying.
lot to
It's still
prove.
early.
Oh, please
Okay.
go ahead.
I'm not admitting I was wrong. Go ahead.
What's your take on the what's your take on the game?
What, Panthers and Falcons? This is probably the best game of the week. Until first of all, I got to address DJ Moore. DJ Moore, he had one of the greatest catches of the year. That's we're not even gonna debate that. That catch you made after that over what, three defenders with a beautiful touchdown catch. Great job. That was a beautiful catch. Probably catch of the year, like I said. Very great game. The stupid part is when you take your helmet off and you forget that you get fined. Not only you get fined for it, but you pretty much cost your team the whole damn game. Oh, look at me. I'm Mr. Selfish. I'm finally relevant after not being relevant on the team for the first 6 to 8 weeks. Now all of a sudden you catch one big touchdown, you take your helmet off, and you forget that you get fined. You get a call for it. Unsportsmanlike conduct call. We both think it's a cop out because that's what it is, honestly. Because we've seen other players do it in the past, but I don't see what the big deal is. But those, the rules are the rules. And the fact that you take your helmet off, knowing the consequences of that. Obviously, if that doesn't happen, your team gets that extra point, you win the game, and you don't go overtime. But you do. This is what you happen. What happens? The kicker misses a 48-yard field goal, and he had already missed two to begin this game. So I already knew that he was going to miss this one. And the fact that you lost proves how horrible the Carolina Panthers are. Obviously, it's a good thing they traded Christian McCaffrey. We think that DJ Moore will probably get traded to a contender, maybe the Broncos or maybe the Packers, because he is technically a very, very damn good wide receiver.
Yeah,
And this is what we call no, he's a damn good wide receiver. He's not top 10, but he's there.
it's all right.
He's around 11, 12-ish. He's a good receiver.
The Packers don't
That's
need
pretty much it.
no top 10 wide receiver.
They need a good number one right now. They don't have a number 2, 3, or 4. Randall Cobb is not there right now. Might be there. Dobbs and Lazard might be the best receivers right now, but they're not even clear cut ones or twos right now. You got Lazard playing a one when he's not really a one. You got Dobbs playing a two when he's not really a two. Randall Cobb may not be coming back for the rest of the season. Watts is not healthy. Tanyan is on and off. Who was Aaron Rodgers throwing to? A whole bunch of new people.
He's throwing to himself because it's his fault. Devontae Adams left. Anyway, my take on
Okay,
this
sure.
game, I didn't watch the damn game. I watched the highlights. It looked like the Falcons got a lucky win in the first place. Okay, they got to stop.
You mean the team? You mean the team's in first place?
Oh, please. Not for long.
You
For long.
saved. You
Next
just
game, the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Chicago Bears 49-29. What was your take on this game, sir? And are the Cowboys 6-2?
yes, they are 6-2. Congratulations to them. I can't stand Cowboys fans. They make me sick. They literally make me sick.
You'll be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Oh, please. They literally make me sick. They drive me crazy. I think going forward, and this is my opinion, that Tony Pollard should be the real RB1. Not this game proved that Tony Pollard is the more explosive and better back, and I believe he has surpassed Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott ain't that guy anymore.
Mm.
This is his first only his first time in his career missing a football game, but Zeke provides the physical and Tony Pollard provides the explosiveness. But at the end of the day, you take out Tony Pollard in this offense, you have a mediocre offense that you already have. Dak has been, let's be honest, Dak has been middle of the pack right now. He ain't been explosive. He's been okay. Okay, but Tony Pollard seems to be the real engine of this offense, the true glue. At one point, I did think Justin Fields was going to mount a comeback, but then I literally went to the bathroom and then I came back. It was only a 6 point game. Go to the bathroom. I come back. Next thing you know, it was 42 points. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I mean, you gotta be kidding me. And the Bears, obviously, you trade Robert Quinn to the Eagles. God knows, I don't know why you traded to another team that's already undefeated. That's another problem. But now you traded your overall best defensive player, Roquan Smith, to the Baltimore Ravens. That man is perfect for Baltimore. So I'm guessing that Chicago's defense will be quote unquote rebuilding and stockpiling picks. And now it's going to be open season on Chicago, basically. So congratulations, Chicago. You're still kind of in the middle of the pack or middle of the hunt in the NFC North, but now you're pretty much going to be the Justin Fields show. And then they did trade for Chase Claypool today. So finally, Justin Fields might have finally a real number one target. Uh, and I'm happy to see that. I'm happy the Cowboys won. I don't care. We're going to move on. I don't care.
My take on this game, the Dallas Cowboys just play better football. At your position as Pollard being the starting running back, no, I believe just keep it as that.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that rotation the way you have it. If it ain't broke, fix it.
Mm-hmm.
For the Chicago Bears, they just built it for the future. They train all of the key high paying players and train them in a way to make more room, getting draft picks to rebuild. And Justin Fields, yeah, he got a number one. About time. He should have had one since he actually started day one. But that's a different thought for a different day because you traded Allen Robinson to the Rams. So
It
Bears,
shows how bad Allen Robinson is right now too.
yeah, the Bears are just in rebuild mode, and hats off to the Cowboys on that one. Next game, the Miami Dolphins defeated your Detroit Lions, 31-27. What's your take on this game, sir?
Uh, I gotta start rooting for the Lions for a while because every time I talk about them and give them a chance, they just let me down. They just let me down
Uh huh.
bad.
Uh huh.
They just let me down bad. Yes, I have
Apologize
family
for
out
City
there.
Detroit.
Yes, yes, I mean, I got family out there, so I tell the family I root for y'all, but I I get embarrassed every single time. Okay. Um, Tua, since Tua has been quarterbacking this team, you have been rightfully bragging about the Miami Dolphins. Since Tua
Bragging.
has been, yes, you have been openly bragging about
I've
Tua.
been right about the
Yeah,
Miami
all
Dolphins.
right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Can you
You have
admit
been
that,
right.
Turkey?
Yes, yes, you have
Thank
been
you.
right.
Everybody,
Okay.
give a round of applause for actually admitting
Uh,
that on the show. Thank you,
uh,
sir. Thank you.
disgusting.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Go ahead.
Disgusting. Disgusting. You make me sick, man. Oh God! All right, the man has been undefeated since he has been quarterbacking this Miami Dolphins team, and obviously since they have lost, where he was out with the unfortunate incident, concussion incident. They are the same. They see obviously he makes a difference for his team. Miami, oof, they've already beaten Buffalo. They had it. I want to see them against a team like Kansas City. I want to see how they do because I would love to see Tyreek Hill play his own team. I don't know if that's on the schedule or possibly a wild card matchup, but I would love to see it. Nonetheless, this game was really about Tua. Waddle is Waddle. Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill. They do what they do. Thought that three-headed combination, and then you add Mozart. Uh, Miami Dolphins are a threat. And then what they did with the trade at the trade today, you getting a all-star pass rusher from Brett in the name of Bradley Chubb,
You're a
who
round of
is
applause for that
a
too.
beast. That is a damn
Miami
good
is
trade.
improving. Miami's gonna be a problem. Miami's
Miami
gonna be a
is
problem.
it is official. They got the guy who I believe that can possibly give Josh Allen issues. Now I'm not
Interesting.
gonna sit here and say that Miami's a contender, but I think they're a wild card right now. They are a wild card team right now at best, and I will give them all the credit in the world. I hate to say it, but you have been right about Tua. This team looks very very dangerous. Oh,
Well,
not to mention they also got another running back in Jeff Wilson Jr. from the 49ers, who's head coach. Mike McDaniel is the former offensive coordinator from San Francisco. So this is starting to make more and more sense. And Miami is a contender, not a contender. They are a damn good wild card team.
who you have winning the division?
Oh, I still have Buffalo.
No, I mean their division.
Buffalo,
Buffalo. Okay,
AFC
I got you.
East.
I got you. Yeah, okay. Um. Yes, I've
Yeah, go
been saying
ahead.
this since day
Go ahead.
one. When it
Oh my
comes
God.
to my young Dolphins and actually making
Oh,
trades for,
are you rooting for the Dolphins now? Is that what you're doing?
excuse me, I've been backing them up since day one, sir. Since you actually denounced them since even before they actually played a different damn real game. Okay, okay.
Mm,
There's so much questions around too. There's so much questions. I don't know what you gonna do. I mean, in case the man stay healthy. I mean, the man hips is so bad. I mean, please. I said it on this show plenty of times. We go in the Saucy archive. Miami Dolphins is here to stay. They're legit, and they making the right moves. The right moves to make that one step forward. Now, the only question is, or the only problem is, they don't have any playoff experience, and that could actually be one of the Achilles heel going into the playoffs. But I got the Miami Dolphins. I'm agreeing with you. They're gonna get a wild card, but at the end of the day, they are one of the most dangerous young teams.
dangerous. It's
Dangerous,
like,
dangerous
oh my lord. Oh my lord. Go
teams
ahead. I'm sorry.
in what NFC. Are they NFC?
Hmm.
Yeah, yes, they are.
AFC.
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 Excuse me. Think about
Oh
Tom Brady. Excuse
lord.
the goat. But in excuse me.
He's not the goat.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
No.
Miami Dolphins is very dangerous, but you think they could give Josh Allen some problems? I agree with you. But Josh Allen Achilles heel when it comes to the playoffs.
Hmm.
It's that man you've been doubted since day one of this season, and that's Pat Mahomes. Well, you just actually should actually give a public apology for that blasphemy that was coming out of your mouth earlier this
I'm
season for
I'm
the
not
Chiefs.
doing
What?
all that.
No,
I'm
yes, you
not
are.
doing all
You're gonna
that. I'm
apologize,
not
Pat
doing
Mahomes. You're gonna apologize. The
that.
man been balling.
Look,
The man been
I
balling.
already,
You don't apologize on this show.
look, I already said I was wrong. Okay, that's all I need to say. I was already wrong. All right, that's
Oh, you
it.
said you was wrong.
I already said I was wrong. That's all I need to
Oh,
be
that's
said.
come on. You actually made it. Let's
All
prove that.
right,
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
not apologizing. I just said I was wrong. I'm not apologizing. I ain't doing none of that. All right.
That's the first step. That's the first step.
Oh my lord.
Next
There be nothing
game, the
else.
Minnesota
Nothing
Vikings.
else. You're sicking, bro. Something's wrong with you, bro. Something is wrong with you. You need
Next,
help, man.
next game got the Miami. Excuse me, the Minnesota Vikings defeating the Arizona Cardinals, 34-26. What would your take on this game?
I picked the Cardinals to win this game, and I thought the Cardinals were actually going to pull it off and take it into overtime. Uh, it does show that Minnesota is they are a problem in the NFC. I'm not going to talk about the NFC North because they look like the best team in the NFC. North, obviously. Uh, this combination with Kirk Cousins look good. That is not hard to say. That is, excuse me, let me rephrase. That is very hard to say, man. Considering we know who Kirk Cousins is. We just know that the man, you put this man on prime time, and this is a whole different conversation. But uh, Kirk Cousins and his Minnesota Vikings teams looks damn good. Dalvin Cook looks good. Justin Jefferson, I already told you, he's one of the best wide receivers in the game, top three. You
Yeah,
failed to
yeah,
realize that.
yeah.
No, he's a monster. I don't care what you say. Justin Jefferson is top three.
Top five.
And then you got Adam Thielen, and then you got, for some stupid reason, another dumb thing Detroit did. You traded your one of your best tight ends to the same division. I don't get that. One thing that you never do is trade within your own division. So you traded TJ Hawkinson to the Vikings, and that already adds to Justin Jefferson. That already adds to Adam Thielen. That already adds to Dalvin Cook. That already adds to Alexander Madison. That already adds to Kirk Cousins that you already have. The Minnesota Vikings look like they are primed for a deep run. They are going to win the NFC North. There's no question about it. Bar seeing any injury. The defense, they can improve a little bit. That they have improved week after week. I think their Achilles heel right now is the defense,
Mhm.
but nonetheless, Minnesota might be one of the underlining stories in the NFL right now. They were 6-1 right now, 6-1, yeah, 6-1. They have been highly impressive. They still got another game against Green Bay. They still got a couple of games against some pretty damn good teams. So I'm gonna leave some positive notes about Minnesota right now.
When it comes to this game, Minnesota played a great game. They was dominant on the offensive end. I agree with you. They do have little questions on the defensive end.
Hmm.
They did get better adding a tight end like Hawkinson. But
Oh
at
my
the end of the
god.
day, it's not about what they do in the regular season. It's all
Hmm.
about what they do in the playoffs. And everybody know you cannot trust Kirk Cousins in the playoffs. I mean, he can prove us wrong this year. He can prove us wrong because actually you'll get a first round bye, probably, if you do win your division. But at the end of the day, you still got a lot to improve,
No,
Mr.
he just got to
Cousins.
perform. He still got to perform in prime time. That's all it is. Because if he gets a first round
I'm talking
bye,
about the playoffs. I
oh,
ain't talking about damn prime time. I'm talking about the playoffs.
okay.
This man has not showed up. We can talk about his numbers. His numbers been phenomenal throughout the years. Phenomenal in the regular season.
Hmm.
But when it comes to
Absolutely.
the play, it stink. Hey, I said he
No.
stinks.
Do you know what Kirk Cousins' record is on Monday Night Football primetime games?
What was it, like 0-11?
Oh, it's like really 0-9 right now. 0-11. You put this man on a 8:30 slate on Monday Night Football slate, it's gonna be bad. So you think that's gonna be a problem? What you think gonna happen on prime time in a playoff game?
He gonna find a way
He's
to
go,
stick up the
it's
drain. Gonna
gonna
throw like three
stink it
interceptions.
up.
He gonna do something.
Exactly. We gonna see the old Kirk Cousins, and until that happens, until we see something different, that is what I'm gonna continue rolling with.
Right. As for the Cardinals, it's kind of I still think they could probably get a wild card spot. I'm not giving up on the Cardinals like that.
No, the Cardinals are done.
I don't
Cardinals
know.
done.
I'm gonna say
I
I
like.
still got hope for them.
Yeah, I love that. As soon as DeAndre Hopkins come in, he's been a beast. He has been an absolute beast already, and he's only been back 2 weeks. He already had 10 catches. He already has like 25 catches the last 2 weeks,
Mhm.
and he's been back only 2 weeks. So he already got more catches than people has already had. The receivers has had all damn season. Okay, I mean let's just DeAndre Hopkins when he is healthy, he is one of the best damn tight ends that we need to mention and show our respect to on a weekly basis. But right now, Cardinals, I mean, they're not even close. They might, you know what? I forgot about this. They might have a chance to beat the Rams. They might be better because the Rams are highly struggling. I'm sure we'll get to them.
Mhm.
Um, they're not better than the 49ers. They are not better than the 49ers right now. And they are actually not ain't better than the Seahawks right now. And I had to watch it in person, and I'm sure we'll get to it. I know you can't wait, but go ahead. I know you can't wait. You're sick of it.
You're damn right. You're damn
I
right.
know you can't wait. I know you
But
can't wait.
anyway, on the next game, the disappointing Las Vegas Raiders
Oh,
loses to the Saints 24 to donut. What was your take on
oh.
that, sir?
Did the Raiders get drunk on the way to the bayou? Did
Yep.
they have some that? Excuse me.
It was sipping on some scissor or something.
They get caught up in the gumbo.
Oh
Did
yeah.
they forget how to play football? Derek Carr, did you forget that the 100 it was a 5 4 5 year $175 million man receiver that you had in college named Devontae Adams was on your team? Devontae Adams had 2 catches for 7 yards. I'll say that again. 2 catches for 7 yards. I'm saying this because the man's on my fantasy team.
On my
Devontae Adams on a fantasy team posted a 0.90. There are backups to the backups to the backups as receiver. There are wide receivers 6s and 7s that posted more than Devontae Adams did.
Exactly.
I mean that is pitiful. That is the fact that you got Josh Jacobs. I understand Darren Waller was out. I understand Hunter Renfrow has been struggling. You got Matt Collins, but the complete and utter fact that you still struggled, and the Saints defense has not been up
Like
to
last
par
season.
this year. They have not been the dominant defense I thought they'd be last season. And the fact that you got shut out by Andy Dalton, because I mean he has been in James Wilson, because and the fact that team you got beat up by Jalen Hill, Taysom Hill, as always, that he does what he always does, and then was it Alvin Kamara had 3 touchdowns. What is wrong with the Raiders? And I'm not basing this. I'm putting this on Derek Carr and Josh McDaniels. I mean, Derek Carr. I gave you a vote of confidence, and you make me look stupid. I'm just gonna call it as you make me look bad, bro. I know you're a positive brother, and I have a number of respect for you. I like your game, but you make me look real bad right now. You make me look bad. And Devontae Adams is. I love Devontae, but I think him and Aaron should never left each other because they both ain't been the same. They both ain't been the same. Josh Jacobs has been the best thing that happened to this team all season. When there have been rumors about him during the season started that he's going to be a number 2 or number 3, or he's going to get demoted. This defense is trash. There's no Chandler Jones. Max Crosby's been no show, and the fact that you got dominated by a QB2 that is Andy Dalton and Taysom Hill, who's a real, in my opinion, QB1. And you got shut out by Alvin Kamara and this defense. It's borderline atrocious. And I'm just going to leave it at there. You go ahead. There's not more for me to say about that.
I'm just be real about this. The Raiders is a disappointing. They stink.
Mm-hmm.
And I said on this show plenty of times, the main factor is Josh McDaniels.
Mm-hmm.
Because your record as a head coach in the NFL is not good. It stinks, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It stinks. I am so disappointed with the Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, words can describe. I mean, they just totally just go through this funk and this matrix. Got Renfro, who on my fantasy team is a total embarrassment. By the way, he had been the same. He got the concussion. Okay, Devontae Adams having an up and down season because Derek Carr can't give him the damn ball or remember to give him the damn ball. Josh Jacobs has been the savior for the team, and the amount of touches he had in this game was totally blasphemous. That's number 3.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
the defense. You spend all this money on Chandler. You got Crosby. You got Abrams in the back.
Right.
And they have not stepped up to the plate. The Las Vegas Raiders stink. I mean, if it was a playing game, it was the Jets against the Raiders. I picked the Jets. I mean, that's how much the Raiders stink. That's how much the Raiders stink. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is total. The AFC West had been so disappointing because we predicted before the season started every single team was going to make the playoffs. They proved us wrong now. I mean, they proved us wrong now. I mean, the Raiders they should look like they ain't making it. Okay, we got a long season to go, but damn it, it don't look good. Okay, the Broncos are struggling. Okay, you got the Chargers who's up and down, can't stay healthy, and the only one that's actually really balling is that man you actually doubted, Pat Mahomes. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Now, as for the Saints, you know, Alvin Kamara had a great game. You know,
Mm-hmm.
did Taysom Hill play? He played.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he
I
did.
didn't
He
see the
did
highlights.
play.
I didn't see him in the
He did
highlights.
play.
I didn't see him in the highlights.
You may have to watch
I don't know.
again. You
If
have
I
to
don't
watch
see Taysom
again.
Hill in the play and in the highlights, I don't know if he's playing. I don't know if
He
he's playing.
played. He played. He
Mr.
played.
Titan himself.
Well, he's
The
doing
man is labeled a
what
Titan and I'll
he's
play.
doing what unfortunately your quarterback can't do is score
Excuse me, my man is
touchdowns.
hurt. Watch your mouth. Watch
Oh
your
no,
mouth.
he's not hurt. He's healthy. He's a
He's
healthy
not healthy. The
scratch.
man is hurt.
He is
He's
a
hurt.
healthy scratch. He
The
ain't hurt.
man, if the
Oh
man
yeah,
was
you know
able to
what? You
play,
know
he
what?
would be suited
You
up.
know what?
The man has
You know
not
what?
been
You're
suited
right.
up. The man been in the hoodie and some
You
sweatpants.
know what? You know what? You're right. He is hurt. He's hurt because of pride because he get replaced by Andy Dalton.
Watch him out. Watch him out. Ain't no
He-
former Red
is
Rocket
he?
taking James
Is
Brooks'
he?
spot.
Is he? Is he? Well, you gotta talk to the coach because that's the coach said he's a healthy scratch.
Watch him out. Watch him out. Anyway, the Saints did they handled their business. The
Was he
defense actually
nearsighted?
showed up. Moving on, Rasheed.
Was he
So
nearsighted on the bench? He had those kisses there.
watch him out. Watch him out. Watch him out.
I needed
Anyway,
that.
moving
I needed
on.
that.
The New
I needed
England
that.
Patriots beat the
Uh,
New Jersey Jets 22 to
Lord.
17. What was your take on that?
Uh, Zach Wilson was horrible.
Mhm.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He was straight doo doo. If this kid does not get it together, I understand this is second year. And yes, he's had injuries. But if this kid does not get it together and become the future quarterback that all Jets fans expect him to be, because he has the receivers. Yes, losing Brees Hall is a major blow. Losing Elijah Vera Tucker is a massive blow. But the fact that you still have enough talent on this offense and you are still making lame duck horrible decisions as a quarterback, we need you to get your head out your behind. Forget this whole ghost. Forget this whole ghost thing. Because see, like every time you play Belichick, you still got ghosts. And I know how Jets fans feel. This is one of the worst loss since Buffalo last year, or since when they played the Patriots last year and got their ass kicked 54-17. The defense was decent. They did what they could, but there's no way that you can let Mac Jones, who's only had 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, that is in a quote unquote quarterback controversy, let Bill Belichick once again come into your state in your stadium and kick your ass over and over and over. This was supposed to be a statement game. I thought the Jets were going to pull it out. The only thing they pulled out was Zach Wilson's interceptions. And now we had to sit here once again as New Yorkers, that are Jets fans, and there's about 30% of us, 40% of us, whatever, has to sit here another damn week and have to worry about, oh, damn, we lost to Bill Belichick, and then he passes the record. Congratulations, Belichick. Yeah, whatever. Nobody cares. I have to worry about Belichick passing the all-time coaching list against the Jets. Somehow, some way, they see Ghost, and there's no Sam Darnold. It don't matter what it is. Oh, it's going to get worse because now, forget the fact that we got to play Patriots. Now you got to go to Buffalo.
Let's hear it.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
J-E-T-S.
Just
Jets.
go
Jet.
ahead.
Jet. Yeah, that jet is about to crash and burn.
Just go ahead. The Jets are now 5-4, and they about to play Buffalo, who's probably
this is the Jets. They started off good, and then about to crash and burn.
you're 60 something. I'm convinced something is wrong with you. Something wrong with you, man.
You
Something
know,
wrong with
you
you.
know. I give it to the Jets fans. They were so excited. They were so excited. I gotta deal with these
Oh
people,
Lord.
work with them every day and stuff like that. My Jets,
Mm,
I'm surprised my Jets is doing good. Yeah, we gotta make it to the playoffs. I believe in Zach Wilson. Stuff like that. It's typical old New Jersey Jets. Oh please, the Jets say here, they scared nobody. I mean, they're gonna trip over their own foot like they normally do, and actually
mm.
get away from playoff contention because they stink. Okay, so you damn Jet fans, get prepared for the draft. Get prepared for the draft. Maybe you get some good draft picks. You actually made some good trades. And, you got some second round picks, got fifth round picks, stuff like that. Make some trades. But for this season, it's a wrap. You can book it. Okay, oh please. Okay, Bill Belichick actually beat you with no weapons on it. I mean, Bill Belichick outsmarted y'all with no weapon. This man got no Tom Brady. He got no Gronk. I mean, the man got Matt Jones. I can't even name a damn wide receiver on the team. Can you name a wide receiver on the New England Patriots?
Nelson Aguilar,
Oh,
Jacoby
who?
Myers. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Nelson Aguilar, Jacoby Myers, Devontae Parker, Taekwon Thornton.
Oh
Who?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Who? Who? Who?
Who? Yeah, who?
Yeah, who?
Yeah. Whatever. Moving on. Who cares? Just lost.
No, it
Um,
makes you happy. You just what's wrong with
it's
you, man?
over,
You
Jets
just
fans.
and that
O
makes you happy.
V E R. Jets, Jets, Jets.
Well, and that makes you happy. And that makes you happy. See
Yeah,
something
right.
wrong with you.
I try to tell him. I try to tell him something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. They want to listen to me. Oh, Jeff, you just a hater and stuff like that.
Mm,
I'm giving you facts. This is what the typical history of the New Jersey Jets get you heartbreak. Okay, heartbreak hotel. That's what they actually get you. But anyway, next game got the undefeated Philadelphia cheesesteak Eagles defeated the the Steelers 35-13. What would you take on this game, sir?
Once again, I'm gonna leave this show in simple. The Eagles are the best team in the league.
Mhm.
Trade for Robert Quinn just put a nail in the coffin.
Oh, they better than your Giants.
Like I said, the Eagles are the best team in the league. I'm not answering that question right now. We haven't played them yet.
Oh yeah, played me.
Uh, we haven't played them yet.
Unbelievable.
Um,
Oh man.
I hate to admit it. I can't do it, but I had no choice. The Eagles are the best team in the league. I feel so bad for Mike Tomlin though. I do. I'm a Mike Tomlin fan.
He
They
gonna
look
be
bad
all
right now. I don't know. I am honestly I don't know. I don't know. I'm dead serious when I say this. I don't know.
so that last year.
It's not looking good. Yeah, I said that last year. He
Was
found
it?
a way. Yes, but that was when you had Big Ben, and he was a stationary target. You have a rookie and Kenny Pickett, who I understand he'll have his licks and burns and tough games, but it just seems like there's no opening. There's no like the offensive line is horrible. Najee Rumba, Najee Harris can't run through an offensive lineman to save his life. I think he's averaging like two yards a carry. Like Jesus, that's it? Just two?
Mhm.
Two? Oh my God! Like Jesus, that's bad. Just traded Chase Claypool.
Mhm.
Got a whole bunch of young receivers. The defense is supposed to be the staple. Is getting burned. AJ Brown had 3 touchdowns before the first half. Oh my! And I know it ain't sit right my time when you let a wide receiver have 3 touchdowns before halftime. Somebody is getting lit up as that corner, and I'm like, bro, you should have sat his dad down after the first to AJ Brown touchdown. But you kept the same corner on him. I don't even know his name, but I don't think he wanted to know his name because he got roasted. Where's the Minka Fitzpatricks? Where's the Casey Haywards? Like, where is the Pittsburgh Steelers that I'm aware of? I understand T.J. Watt makes a difference. I understand, The fact that they are getting destroyed by receivers and tight ends, it's bad. And I don't know if there's going to be an opening for Mike Tomlin. I don't. It doesn't matter what team you play. I don't think it's going to be an opening, bro. Go ahead. And I'm a Mike Tomlin fan saying this.
I'm just talking Mike Tomlin. It ain't your fault, bro.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's
You're gonna
really
be
not.
all
It's
right.
not.
I don't believe they'll get rid of Mike Tomlin. I mean, it's probably could be.
If they do, bro, that'd be like a serious catastrophe what's going on in the NFL. Because it's
Oh,
not like I said. There's only three black head coaches right now, and one of them is an interim head coach.
can
You got
you
him. Yeah, Steve Wilkes, Carolina Panthers, Todd Bowles, Mike Tomlin.
can you imagine Stephen A. going off in my time to get fired? Do you
No,
know the shock of
I
the
can't.
airways from Stephen A? That man gonna go off. But anyway,
It's not even shock, bro. It's
it's
gonna
not even
be
fair.
anger.
It's not even
It's
fair.
not fair.
No, I
Like,
mean,
what
it's
can
his
he
first
do?
losing season. The man had made the playoffs ever since he became head coach.
Ever since he came, exactly.
For him to have this, you don't have much to work with anyway this season, and you're gonna fire him because of that? No, y'all need to do better. Get your ass as a decent quarterback. I
Right,
mean,
right,
that was
right,
the
right, right,
problem. It ain't my time to fuck.
absolutely,
Give him something to work with.
right.
At the end of the day, my time ain't gonna be all right. I believe it's gonna be all right. I don't believe he's gonna be fired if the Steelers does not make the playoffs. They said it last year when he started with a rough batch, but at the end of the day, the man still find a way to make the playoffs. He had to pick and choose who he's gonna start. You're gonna chart if you're gonna start Twisky or you're gonna start Kyler Pitts, whatever his goddamn name is. But at the end of the day, he has to make a decision with the quarterback. I will go with the veteran Trubisky and have maybe they could do what Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo did last year. Actually, in the first half of the season, um, actually have them take turns and plays and stuff like that, and actually make them work together. But at the end of the day, my time ain't gonna be all right. When it comes to the Eagles are undefeated. I mean, Jalen Hurts is balling, man. We got to give Jalen Hurts his props. That man is balling. He got the right pieces around him.
Hmm.
Shout out to the front office, Philadelphia, getting
Howie
AJ
Roseman, yeah,
Brown. Yeah, getting
they
AJ
bowling.
Brown. Now they even making more trades to make the team even better, better. Putting the cherry on top. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the Eagles is a force to reckon with. But my question for the Eagles, it's not the regular season. When you do actually make it to the playoffs, can you get it done? Next game we have the Texans losing to the Titans 17-10. What's your take on this game?
I keep this short and sweet. Two words. Derrick Henry, 210 yards, two touchdowns. Is there any need to tell anything else? I don't care about the damn score. Derrick Henry, 210 yards, two touchdowns. Is there anything else to talk about?
Drop a sausage bomb for Derrick Henry.
I mean, come on.
I mean, that's what you can say about this game. Who cares?
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
Next game we have the Washington Commanders 4-4 defeated the Indianapolis Colts
Go ahead.
3-4-1.
I'm gonna let you go first. Say it.
I didn't watch this game. I watched the
Mhm.
highlights. I
Mhm.
wasn't surprised. I wasn't
Mhm.
surprised. I was not
Mhm.
surprised. You know why?
Why?
Because you have a quarterback that is so done. I mean, you just stick a fork in him, and the man is done. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Matt Ryan had to go. Okay, he has to go. For the
No, he
Washington,
does not.
yes, he does. That man need to retire. Just stop trying to save the man. That man is
Hold on. So you're gonna sit around and say Matt Ryan need to retire, but your quarterback don't need to retire?
nope.
Oh my god. I
This
need
nigga,
Joe
first of all,
Pesci on that one.
first of all,
I need Joe
don't,
Pesci on that
first of
one.
all,
I
first of
don't
all,
see
watch
that.
your mouth. That's number one.
I ain't
Number
watching
two,
nothing.
don't you ever pit
I'm
Matt
not
Ryan
comparing.
and Tom Brady in the same sentence. Okay,
Matt Ryan should have beat Tom Brady.
there's a big
He should have
difference.
beat Tom
Okay,
Brady. He should have beat
ever
Tom
since he
Brady a
lost to
couple years
Tom
ago.
Brady in the Super Bowl, the man has not been the same. Okay, he has not been the same, sir. So you need to
You know
watch
what's
your
so
mouth. Pin
you
him in
know
the
what's so
same.
crazy? You know what's so very funny and eerie about that? You know that's the year that Matt Ryan won MVP that same year too.
Yeah, he lost the Super Bowl.
Man, that was the year he was named MVP.
and he lost the Super Bowl. How many times Tom Brady won the Super Bowl?
Oh my
How many
God. We're not,
times he been
that
MVP,
has
sir?
nothing
What a
to
big
do.
achievement! What a
That
big.
has nothing to
Oh, you got an
do.
MVP, but not a ring.
Uh,
Go ahead with your matchup. Go ahead. I mean, Tom Brady got like how many MVP trophies out? Please, I want to hear that. Moving on about the watch. It's a watch Commanders. Who cares? But anyway, get a new name.
see,
Get a new name. Anyway,
see,
the San Francisco 49ers defeated the Los Angeles Rams 31-14. What's your take on this game?
Christian McCaffrey makes this team a super dangerous threat.
I agree.
And the fact that he did what has not been done since LaDainian Tomlinson did it in 2005, threw a pass, caught a pass, rushing, receiving, and passing in the same game. And when you know the one thing that has not been talked about, bro, they got this win without Debo Samuel. Now, what you think is going to happen when you combine Debo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey on the same field at the same time with George Kittle? Ooh, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. And then you combine that with San Francisco's defense. I believe that the true threat for the Philadelphia Eagles right now is the San Francisco 49ers. They are the only threat to them in the NFC. I'm not talking about the AFC, NFC, I'm talking strictly NFC. The Eagles are the only threat. The 49ers are the only threat to the Philadelphia Eagles in terms of defeating them in the entire NFC on their road to the Super Bowl. They have offense, they have defense, they have creativity. They have one of the best coaches in the game in Mike Shanahan, more best offensive minds, and their defense is no joke. Now let me get to Sean McVay. See, there's a point in this game, Jeff, where the game is already over, where I believe we that he was doing what the in the NBA terms stat padding, stat sheet stuffer, or stat padding. You already had Cooper Cup over 100 yards again. So you're already down. The game was already over. Why the hell on 1 minute and 17 seconds is he still in the game? And then it's already a third and what, 7 and 8, and you're already down in this game. There's no way he can come back. You still have him in the game. He catches another pass so you can include his stats. And what happens in this game? Cooper Cup got hurt. That is the dumbest decision that Sean McVay has ever done. And Sean McVay said after the game when he got hurt that he's quote unquote punching air. You deserve to punch yourself because that is the dumbest mistake that you can ever have. Because you take away Cooper, the Rams already had issues with their offensive line. The defense has not been what they're supposed to be, and more importantly, you lose Cooper Cup, your season's over. Your season's done. You don't really have a running game. Matthew Stafford is a stationary target. Your offensive line stinks. The defense has not been what it's supposed to be. You lose Cooper Cup, you lose your entire team. Thankfully, his injury is not serious, but I just want to say that was one of the worst mistakes that Sean McVay has ever done. He actually admitted that. Go ahead.
I agree with you. Sean McVay was like Trey and Boys in the Hood.
Mm.
After Ricky got killed, and,
That's a great analogy.
he
That's
punched,
a
punched
great
in like
that
this.
is a great LA analogy right there. Can we give you a clap? You
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the clap
thank
for
you. I
him.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
That was off top of the dome.
you
Off
get the
top
clap
of the
for him.
dome.
Yeah, on top of the
Nigga is
dome.
straight for
That
boys.
is a great LA analogy. That is funny as hell. I like that one. That was smooth.
Uh,
That was smooth. That was real
oh man,
smooth.
oh man.
That was good.
I agree with you. It's over for the Rams. The Super Bowl ain't over. You don't have
Yeah, this is
a
over.
good O line. You got your best lineman retired. You don't
Hmm.
have OBJ. Cooper Cup is hurt. Allen Robinson has not showed up and stepped to the plate this season so far. Um, they running game is not that good. Stafford have elbow issues. Um, I agree with you. The Rams um could be done. They still have a 3-4 record. It's a long season to go. Maybe everybody could come back um a little more healthy and actually contribute to this run. Maybe they can make a run for a wild card, but as of right now, it's looking very bad for the San Francisco 49ers. They are actually scary. As you mentioned, they actually didn't win this game with Debo Samuels on my fantasy team. But at the end of the day, adding McCaffrey, where he doesn't have to do much, he doesn't have to carry the big load like he did in Carolina. The man can actually run the
No.
damn football. The man can actually catch a damn football. We actually shown in this game. The San Francisco 49ers is very, very, very scary with kiddos. They defense, yo, the 49ers can actually make it to the conference championship game and maybe going on to the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
Next game, the Seahawks
Just go ahead. Just go ahead,
defeated
man. Just go ahead.
the
Just
New
go ahead.
Jersey Giants
Watch
27
your
to
mouth. New York
13.
Giants.
What happened? I mean, I'll let you
No,
go first. What
no,
happened? What
no,
happened?
no,
Last
no,
one.
no.
You
I'm
back?
out. No, you go. You
You,
go first. You
you
go
had your
first.
robe. I mean, you had your little terrible blue towel, like the swing on the show every damn week when they actually win a game. Mr. Wilson, what happened to your Giants last Sunday, sir? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know what? I'm actually. This is a loss that we needed. I'm okay with this loss, and I'll tell you why.
You okay with this one?
Uh, I'm actually okay with this loss. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I'm not pissed off.
Mm.
Unlike you think I would be.
So you're
This
not
is
better
a
than the
loss.
Seahawks as a team, a whole other team. You
No,
think as a
no,
team?
no. I think we are better than as a whole. We are better than the Seahawks, but
Oh, so
on
what
that
happened?
side of the ball. I'll explain.
Okay, okay.
Um, Two things happened. The one most important thing that happened was we beat ourselves. That's the first thing we did. We beat ourselves. Uh, Daniel Jones did not have a good game. He had a decent game. This game showed me how bad we need a wide receiver. I don't care if it's Jerry Judy. I don't care if it's Cortland Sutton. I don't care if it's a wide receiver one that's currently on the market. We need to go out and get a wide receiver one because I like Darius Slayton. I like Wandale Robinson, but those are not number ones or twos right now. They're more slot receivers. And that clearly proved by before the rain drops by the end of the game. I can care less about that. The fact that the amount of drops that we had, if you don't have Saquon, who, yeah, he scored a touchdown, but it was still early. Our defense played as hard as we could. I give the defense all the credit in the world. They played as hard as they could. I love my defense, but the fact that I had to admit, bro, Geno Smith took this game very, very, very personal. There are some quarterbacks in this league and some games that some players or NBA games, sports athletes, when they get traded from their teams or sign with another team from a previous team, that they have certain games circled on the calendar. I could tell Geno Smith took this one real personally. It's not because what he said during the game, it's what he said after the game. You know what he said after the game, Jeff? He said, I dedicate this win to Ben McAdoo and Jerry Reese. Now, who are those two people, ladies and gentlemen?
That's disgusting. That's just disgusting.
Those two people were the last team he played with, his former coach and his former GM, Jerry Reese. Now, that is disgusting. It is. Now you're just trolling. Because the way that Gino has been throwing the ball with the precision, the fact that the one pass he threw to Lockett, which he dropped, by the way, he threw it over three defenders. That was just mind-boggling. I'm like, oh, I thought he caught that, but he dropped it. But then when he came back to him the next drive, and then Richie James, I don't want to hear about concussion. I don't want to hear that crap. It's bad enough that you fumbled on one punt, but you mumbled on two punts. I don't want to hear about you got a concussion. I hope you get better. I'm not trying to be mean or cruel. But damn all that, you don't need to catch a flight home. You need to catch the bus. Catch the bus from Seattle, Washington back to New York. Charter from bus to bus to bus. You shouldn't be flying a team plane. You shouldn't fly a team plane. All other than that, like I said, those turnovers, we beat ourselves. It did not look good. And I'm gonna leave it like that. We're gonna be okay. Because we have a bye and then we still have a very favorable schedule. We're okay.
You're unbelievable, man. You're
almost certain
unbelievable. You're
we're
unbelievable.
fine. We're okay.
You were so actually positive that
I am. I'm
Big
still
Blue
positive.
themselves was going to win this game. And what did that
I was.
former Giant do when an ex-former New York player come to do when they come in town? They actually burn y'all. And that was Geno Smith did. And this is the same Geno Smith.
Mhm.
This is the same Geno Smith that was actually drafted. I mean, I can't believe this. This is the same Geno Smith that was actually
Mhm.
drafted by the New Jersey Jets, stuck up the joint. They actually threw him. It wasn't the fault. They actually threw him in the fire. On top of that, then he actually gets. He actually signs with the New Jersey Giants, who you have him as a backup for so many years out of that bum Eli Manning, who I can't stand at the end of the
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch
I,
your mouth.
I mean, Geno Smith is balling right now. This man has shook off the curses, shook off of the rust, that contamination, and actually playing for a New York team. Okay, that's what he did, and he actually showed out. He actually this is funny. This man actually rubbed it in even more. Shut up, Bob McAdoo. Bob. I mean, this is a classic moment in history. My man Geno Smith came in to actually torch your damn Giants. Oh, you want to mention Dan Jones and have a good game? You don't want to mention that? Oh,
I did say that. I
yeah,
did say
oh
that.
yeah, you mentioned that.
I
Yeah,
did say
yeah,
that.
you
I
did.
did. He
But
didn't
the
have no
week before
turnovers,
that,
but he had a pretty decent
I
game.
didn't say you didn't say that. But the week before that, I
Mm-hmm.
asked you a question, sir. Do you know what
What
that
was the
question
question?
was? Do you
What
know
was
what
that
that question
question?
was, sir? Do you know what that
What was
question
the question?
was?
What was the
I
question?
said, Marcus, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
you was bragging about how good Daniel Jones played. I said, you had said on the show before that
Mm-hmm.
he is Daniel Pennies. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
any faith in him. And I asked you last week, do you have faith in Daniel Jones? And just what that contamination actually kicked in with you wearing that damn big blue damn towel around your damn shoulder. You said you actually believe in Daniel Jones. And what happened last Sunday, sir? He lets you down like he know what he do. Is he? I want to know. I'm gonna ask you a question. Is he going back to Daniel Pennies, or he's still gonna be Danny Dimes with you?
Right now, he's still Daniel Jones. He
No,
was
no, no,
not
no. Now
good.
what's the question? Now what's the question? The question was you said he's Danny Dimes the week before. I'm
Mm-hmm.
asking you, is he still Daniel Dimes going into next week, or he's back to Daniel Pennies?
Well, right now the team is on a bye, so he's still Danny Dimes. Okay, he's still Danny Dimes.
I said the next game.
Oh, the next game he'll be Danny Dimes. He better be. He better be. He better be. See, it's all right. It's all right. We had a what a four. We won like 4, 5 in a row.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of
How
here!
much?
Oh man, oh man,
See, this your
he's Danny
problem.
Dimes now. He,
He's Danny Dimes until if he reverts back to Danny Pennies, I will call him out. Call him Danny Pennies. All right.
uh,
But right now he has been pretty good. He had a bad game. All quarterbacks are entitled to have a bad game. Okay. He had one bad
Oh,
game.
yeah, one
It
bad game.
happens.
Yeah,
He
one
had
bad
one bad
game.
game.
One bad
Yeah, one
game.
bad game. One bad
Oh,
game. It's all right. It happens.
you're
You know what I'm saying?
unbelievable.
Oh no. Like I said, we will be fine. We couldn't wasn't gonna go on some massive win streak. This is a good loss. You know what I'm saying? I am disappointed we get the win. We can't win every game. Just fine. I'll tell you this: we got a better record in your team than your team. Anytime, any day of the week. We gonna go.
but
We're still gonna get a wild card. We're
here's
still gonna get a wild card.
okay. I hope so. But
I hope so too.
at the end of the day, knowing New York Giant history, excuse me, New Jersey Giant history, it doesn't really work out that way, sir. It doesn't really work out that
hmm
way. Are you
hmm
saying right now y'all gonna get a playoff spot before the Dallas Cowboys? Are you actually saying that?
Oh yeah, I'm saying that right now. Absolutely, absolutely. We still got a game
Get
against
the fuck
Dallas.
out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of
I'm
here!
like, stop it. Stop.
We still got a game against Dallas. We
Uh
got two games against
huh.
Philly. We got a game against Minnesota. We are
Uh huh.
capable of winning most at least 3 out of 4 of those games.
Huh.
Okay. I mean, we got two games against Philly.
Was it
That
was
might
it
be a little.
was it last year y'all were actually in contention to actually make it in playoffs?
Yes.
And y'all put yourself in position to actually count on the Philadelphia Eagles to actually lose that game.
Oh my God, that was 2 years ago. Get over it, man. That was a
I
long time ago. That was a
mean,
long
this is what
time
y'all
ago,
do.
man.
This is what y'all do. Y'all okay. This is what you do. Y'all gonna find a way to mess this up. Like
hmm
any damn New
hmm
York team, you're gonna find a way to mess up. Y'all gonna be striding to a wild card spot, and you're gonna need somebody, and usually that somebody, usually your arch rival. You're gonna find somebody that need to win a game. That's gonna throw the damn game. Do you know that? And y'all always put yourself in that position, and this is gonna happen to the damn New Jersey Giants. You're gonna find a way to mess this up. You're gonna find a way. Okay. Yeah, Daniel Pennies, who had the most turnovers in the last 3 to 4 years. This man actually been on the team since we got rid of that bum Eli Manning, who actually
Oh,
forced out
watch your
sooner
mouth.
than they actually did.
Watch your mouth.
Okay,
Watch your mouth.
that's what you did.
Watch your mouth.
Oh
Watch your
please,
mouth, man.
oh please, you're gonna find a way to mess this up.
Oh my lord.
Next game, the Green Bay Packers loses to the Buffalo Bills, 27-17. What's your take on this game?
I thought this was gonna be ass kicking, but Josh Allen was not good in this game. He was not good. He had two picks. He had two horrible picks. Two horrible picks. Shout out to Green Bay's defense. They actually showed up, but Romeo Dobbs had he had a beautiful touchdown catch. Beautiful. Aaron Rodgers, as always, did what he could, but there is no AJ Dillon. We don't know what happened to Aaron Jones. I hope he's okay. Offense. The biggest the biggest issue with Green Bay is their offensive line, and the fact that no matter how good Aaron Rodgers is, it's just not enough. You need a wide receiver. You definitely need to call Odell. You can still try. I don't know why he didn't try to get Brandon Cooks from the Texans. Don't know why he tried to get Chase Claypool. I mean, everybody was making moves. I just don't understand why Green Bay is just so fine with the team that they have when you clearly see the issues on this team are. I mean, Josh Allen did not have a great game. And if Aaron Rodgers had a different receiver, like Odell, a healthy Odell, excuse me, or Brandon Cooks, along with the team he currently has, this might be a different thing. If you got guaranteed, if you had Devontae Adams, the Green Bay might have made this game close. But the fact that he doesn't, he's working around with a lot of people, even with the struggling Josh Allen, it did not play good, says a lot about Green Bay right now, and it's not good. I believe they still will turn around, but right now, Green Bay does not look like a contending team in the NFC. They don't look like a team that win the NFC North. I think that belongs to Minnesota as of right now. After what we see trades with Chicago and Detroit, it's Minnesota and Green Bay, but right now Minnesota is clearly ahead of the pack. And I'll say for Buffalo, I mean trading for Naeem Hines from the Colts. I mean, oh god. All right, Josh Allen, this is your time now. This is your time for me, for you to sit here and prove my guy to the left, that you will eventually be a better quarterback this year than Patrick Mahomes. This is your time. This is your time because you got the team that you want. You got the players that you want. You got the offensive defense that you need. This is your time to prove that y'all are ready to host the AFC Championship game against Patrick Mahomes. That's what this looks like. That's what it looks like right now in the AFC Championship. Let's call it as it is. Bar seeing any injuries, it's looking like Kansas City going to Buffalo for the AFC Championship. And I'm going to take Josh Allen right here, right now, and I'm saying it right now. I'm going to take Josh Allen to beat Patrick Mahomes. I don't care what you say. Because the one thing that the Buffalo Bills have that the Kansas City Chiefs doesn't is a better defense. Now you just go ahead and say what you got to say, sir.
This game remind me of Power 3. I know heartbreaks,
Oh,
setbacks. You can talk about how bad Josh Allen played all you want. You might have a little point there, but at the end of the day, they got the W. They got the W, and you're unbelievable. You want to actually, pull the plug on the greatest quarterback of all time, which is Tom Brady right now, who has the same record as Aaron Rodgers, who you proclaim to be one of the greatest talents, the greatest talent at the damn quarterback position. But you don't want to say it's over for them. You don't want to say it, like I said at the beginning of the show, you want to say that for them. I need you to say that on this show. Because
say what? Say what?
If they don't get a Odell Beckham Jr. or a top 10 wide receiver or even a top 8 wide receiver, it's over. Okay, the defense not the same like it was last year, okay? And you don't have any weapons for Aaron Rodgers to throw to, which is his fault in the first place. Because he want to actually mention that he might be considering retiring, stuff like that. He want to be on his emotions and stuff like that, and actually make a big scene. But at the end of the day, you had Devontae Adams, who is actually a damn free agent, and the number one wide receiver who actually gets you in that position to get the money that you have now, and you don't actually want to pay Devontae Adams. You, as the leader, Aaron Rodgers could have said, "Listen, I don't know right now. I'm leaning towards this, but at the end of the day, pay Devontae." Did he do that? No, he's on McAfee show, stuff like that. He had a bad diet. He was in this damn sea moss diet, whatever it is you want to call it, this damn plant-based diet. He was just saying stuff all out of his mouth, and it's his fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's his fault that he actually messed up the perfect chemistry he had with the top wide receiver.
So are you blaming Aaron Rodgers right now?
Yeah, damn right. I'm playing Aaron Rodgers. Okay, because at the end of the day, if he would have had Devontae Adams on the team, do you think they would have lost 27-17?
I don't know, but Buffalo's a damn good team, bro. Buffalo's a damn good team.
This is Aaron Rodgers here. This man gets winners the wilderness away, as you actually like to put it. This man won the greatest talent, and as the quarterback, you think he would have lost this game? It would have been even closer than this.
It would have been closer. Absolutely would have been closer.
How many touchdowns he had in this game? 2.
Yes.
You think with Devontae Adams would have more than 2?
Probably at 2 or 3.
With the same defense he had last year, you think the game would have been a little more closer?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Aaron Rodgers' fault. And the man want to take all the damn money and they don't even want to share the wealth. And this he deserves to actually suffer this shit. This is the only season I agree with that Aaron Rodgers. This is your fault if we don't make it to the playoffs, sir. This is your fault. Your fault. Not the front season, not the front office. Your fault. Next game, we got the Browns defeating the Bengals, which was totally disappointing. 32-15. What's your take?
I want to call it disappointing because once the Bengals found out that Jamar Chase, it's not disappointing. Once they found out that Jamar Chase is out for the rest of the year,
which is your fault.
How was it my fault?
It's your fault. Jamar Chase got hurt. It's your fault.
How's it my fault?
Yes, it is. I'm gonna tell you. You know why it's your fault? Because you want to say on this show how the blasphemy to actually cover your mouth saying that Jamar Chase is gonna break Jerry Rice's all-time record, and then the next week the man get hurt. I mean, you're unbelievable. You know what I mean? You don't believe, man. Can you believe? Can you actually say it's your fault? Excuse me.
Nope.
You did not say on this show that Jamar Chase was going.
I said it. I said I still stand by it.
Rice.
I still stand by it.
The next week the man have a hamstring injury. I mean,
I still stand by it. I'm not. This is not my fault. I'm not taking no L on no stupid stitches.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
I refuse.
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
Right now, and let's just gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless, so that maybe your mother has a place to live, and your sister too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
This is your fault. To actually compare
this is not. You can't blame. No.
Jerry Rice.
No.
This man had a long way to go. Jerry Rice played at least 20 seasons, sir. This man is only in his second season. You want to make an actual statement like that on the show? You should apologize to Jerry Rice right now. Apologize to the man.
I can't do that because I believe in Jamar Chase. I still think it's possible. Man. I still think it's possible. I really think it's possible. But you can't blame me on some stupid stitches now.
Excuse me?
All right?
Why not?
You can't blame me some stupid. No, it doesn't make no. That don't make no sense. You can't blame no superstitious stuff like that.
No, what? You said it.
I know what I said, but that's not
what happened. The man,
I said it before the season even started, sir. I said it the season before you started. That's what I said. Because I believe in Jamar Chase. That's a bad money. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Go back.
You said that 2 weeks ago, 2 shows ago. You said that 2 shows ago. You know that, right? That he was going to bring Jerry Rice.
Yeah, I did say that.
All right. So, all right. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
I thought I said it there. I thought I said it during the beginning of the season.
No, you didn't say that.
I thought I did.
No.
But look, it don't matter. The Browns got the win. Nick Chubb, I mean, get the man the ball. He's gonna have the rushing title this year. Amari Cooper shows how much he is better without being in Dallas in the spotlight. Thank God for that. Browns defense, Myles Garrett finally showed up. I ain't seen him in a while. Good to see him. Browns defense. I mean, I'm being honest.
Like that. Watch him.
Oh, now you're a Myles Garrett fan. He better than everybody in your team defense.
Excuse me?
Oh, no, I don't know. He better than everybody in your team defense.
I don't like that. Watch him out.
I'm sorry. Who's better than him? Who's better than Myles Garrett on your team?
Excuse me. He's not better than Devontae White.
Levante David?
Whatever his damn name is.
Yeah, what? Myles Garrett is a 99 on Madden, by the way. Levante David is like an 86. He's not even a conversation.
Is he better than? Is he high rated?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, he is. Myles Garrett is 99.
Oh, so you're talking about that. I'm talking about on the field, sir.
On the field too. He's better than Vita Vea. He's better than Shaq Barrett. He's better than Levante David. He's better than Sean Murphy Bunting. He's better than Jamel Dean. Yeah, I'm saying it.
They're better than
I'm saying it. Yeah, let's go, please. Come on, man. Don't even do that to yourself. Don't even do it to yourself.
Well, he needs to come later.
Oh my! See.
He ain't gonna win at Cleveland. Say that.
Oh my! See, what is with you? What is with you and these ridiculous pitches? These out of the blue random pitches. All of a sudden, everybody is that is a damn good defensive player. All of a sudden, oh wait, you want to win? Come to Tampa Bay. You want to win? Come to Tampa Bay. The team ain't gonna be there next year. Ain't gonna be the same next year. The team's gonna be trash.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh my God! What?
Tom Brady has no plans to retire. That's
number one. He should.
Let me ask you a question.
The man needs to be home with his family. He be home with his family.
First of all, watch him out about Tom Brady, his personal business. Okay, and this is another reason.
Now I gotta watch my mouth.
Another distraction. It's another distraction of why Tom Brady ain't focused. Okay, I believe this is actually conspiracy coming for the Tom Brady Buckley like they did last year.
Here we go.
Now it's Brown and
all right.
Aaron. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. This
no, I don't need to start. I don't need to start. You're doing it on your own.
This is a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
You're damn right. But at the end of the day,
Oh my God, you
Hey,
unbelievable.
Mount
You
Scary to
unbelievable.
come to Tampa Bay Buccaneers like a Death Row Records. Okay, come to Tampa Bay
Oh,
because at the end of the
yeah.
day, you
Oh,
ain't
so
gonna
so
win
Tom
at
Brady
Cleveland.
Suge Knight. That's what you're
Akeem,
saying. Tom
Akeem
Brady
Nicks.
Suge Knight.
Yeah, right. Did he get Antonio Brown to come in that year? He wanted Antonio Brown.
And what happened? And what happened? Now
They
you
won a
got
Super Bowl.
man got
They won a Super
now
Bowl.
man got
It's all
now the
about the
man got
rings.
books. Now the man
Ring number
got
7,
books.
sir.
Got books and
Ring
pictures and
number
stuff.
7.
Oh
He
please,
added
nobody
Antonio
cares.
Brown and gave that
Overrated.
man bonuses, but Antonio Brown want to listen
Overrated.
to their front office and actually be the Judas to Tom Brady. But as
Oh
for
my
now,
God,
Scary,
here
you
we
didn't come to
go.
Tampa Bay if you want to win a ring, sir, because you ain't gonna win it with Jacoby said and Deshaun Watson as a quarterback. I'll tell you that. And Hakeem Nicks is on his way out because he actually requested the trade. Go ahead.
I'm finished here with that say that you won't talk all over me, but go ahead.
All
I
right.
don't care. Overrated
Predictions
ass teams.
for week 9. We got
Yes, yes.
the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles against the
I mean, why,
Against the
David?
Texans.
Why? I'm
We got
keeping it
winning.
very
What's the score?
short. 27-0, 27-3,
Mm. I'm gonna go 35 to
27-3.
3.
Oh my God, it doesn't matter.
The Chargers is at Atlanta. Um, the Chargers is 4-3, and the Falcons is 4-4. Who we have winning? What's the score?
I'm going with my man Justin Herbert. Got running my mind. He's been a little quiet this year. Got run my man Justin Herbert. Chargers. They got to keep pace with Patrick Mahomes. I'm on the road. This is going to be a high scoring affair, 35-34.
I'm going with the Chargers on this one.
Oh, I know why. I know why. You know why.
Oh, you're damn right. You know, I
Yeah,
guess
you know why.
the goat. That's why.
Oh my God.
I have
Sick,
the
man.
Chargers on this 28-7.
Okay.
Next game we got my Miami Dolphins again at Chicago. Who you have winning? What's the score?
I want to go with Justin Fields because he has been balling lately. But after the Dolphins got Bradley Chubb, Tua has been undefeated since being a Dolphin. I got to roll the Dolphins 29-26.
I have the Dolphins winning this 28-16.
Hmm.
Next game we got the Carolina Panthers at the Bengals. The Panthers is 2-4, and the Bengals is 4-4. You have winning. What's the score?
I got the Bengals. They're gonna come back and win this game. The Bengals will be just fine at the loss. I think they'll be fine. Bengals 33, Panthers 26.
Next game we have your Green Bay Packers against your Detroit Lions. In Detroit, Packers 3-5, and the Lions is 1-6. Who you have winning and what's the score?
I'll tell you right now, there's no way, no freaking way that Aaron Rodgers can lose against the Detroit Lions. There's no way. There's just no way. Please. I can't imagine the embarrassment. I gotta roll with Green Bay 24-14 over Detroit.
I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions on this one.
You see something wrong with you, man.
I'm
There's
going
something
to
wrong with you, bro.
I'm going
There's
for the
something
big
wrong with you, man.
upset.
You know what? Something wrong with you. I can't get that. That's cap. That's all cap.
I'm
That's cap.
going, and I'm lying. I'm
That's
going with the
cap.
Packers on this one.
Yeah, stop
I'm
cap.
going with the Packers. 21. It's going to be a close game. 23-20. I feel goal.
Okay.
We got the disappointment. Las Vegas Raiders against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Raiders 2-5. Jaguars 2-6. We have one English score.
Until I see otherwise, I gotta go with the Jaguars. Until I see otherwise, I gotta go with the Jaguars with this win 20-14. It's not gonna be a high scoring affair. First one to 20 wins, but I'm gonna pick the Jaguars to win. This one will be an upset, 20-14.
I gotta go with the Raiders on this one. They're gonna figure out this week. I'm
They
gonna
better
go by.
figure it out.
I'm going by a
They better
touchdown.
figure it out.
21-14.
Okay.
Next game we have Matty Milts and the Colts against the New England
Please
Patriots.
stop calling him belts, please. Leave the man
Matty
alone.
Melt. Hey, Matty Ice. I mean, the ice already melted already. I mean, what else you want to call him?
The man ain't done nothing to you. The man's
Oh,
named
please.
Matt Ryan. Just call him Matt Ryan, right? Leave the man alone.
Who you have winning? What's the score?
Who are they playing again?
They playing the Patriots in New England.
Gotta go with the Patriots. Belichick always runs away. I mean, yeah, Patriots are gonna win this game 27 to 27-14.
I have the Patriots winning this by field goal 21. No, 23-20. Next game we got division rival game. We got the Buffalo Bills. In that disgusting MetLife Stadium.
Watch him out. Watch him out.
Against the New Jersey Jets.
Watch him out.
Who you have winning? What's this?
I'm gonna say it like this. This ain't gonna be pretty. I want to say here, be honest with myself, and say the Jets. My heart wants to go with the Jets, but in my mind, this is gonna be an ass whooping. Buffalo's going to about 35. I just hope it doesn't get worse than that. 35-20. Buffalo beats the Jets 35-20. I can't. After what I saw Sunday, I don't know.
I have the Jets to score on a last-minute touchdown on this one.
Get the hell out! No, stop it! Stop the cap.
I have the Buffalo Bills winning this game 35-7.
See, man, something wrong with you, bro. You don't get every time you pick scores between like Jets and the Giants. You'll pick the Jets to score more. You don't pick the Jets or the Giants to score no more than 7.
Be disappointed,
but to be disappointed, we prove you wrong. We prove you wrong.
Oh, please.
So you picking the Jets to only score 7 points?
What the last time the Jets was relevant? Since the butt fumble? I mean,
no. First of all, they've been relevant recently before they lost, sir.
No, I'm talking about the last time they've been relevant, sir. When the last time they actually did anything, actually making 2 back-to-back AFC championships, conference championships games.
I mean, when they played Peyton Manning in 20, was it? That was a long time ago. 2011, 2012, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
It's been that long, but it's okay though.
It's been a damn decade, sir. Just like your Giants.
Watch your mouth.
Has it been a decade last time you won Super Bowl? It's been a decade.
So what?
Exactly.
Tomato.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we got the Vikings in Washington D.C. against this Commander team. Vikings 6-1, Commanders 4-4. Who have winning? What's the score?
I got the Vikings winning this game. It should be.
No shit.
It should be a blowout, but it won't be a blowout. It'll be very, very close. 28-24.
I had the Vikings win this game 28-14.
You just don't like the Commanders. That's what it is.
They need to change the damn name.
The Commodores sound a lot better.
Oh, no. Some
just have the group.
It sounds like
the group come. Just introduce them every single game.
It sounds like
while they're at home.
The command. What you said? The Commodores.
Yeah, the Commodores have the actual Commodores, and have the actual Commodores come out to them, sing a song to them as they come out to the field every single week on their home field. I don't see what the problem.
That sounds like some Bulwark Empire 1932 Prohibition name. I don't want to hear that. Anyway, if you watch Bulwark Empire, great show by the way on HBO, classic, right? But if you're into mob movies and stuff like that and series, but anyway, 4:00 game, we got the Seattle Seahawks 5-3 against the St. Louis Cardinals. Excuse me, Arizona Cardinals. It's the same Cardinal team, whatever. 3-5. We got one score.
I got my man Geno Smith. He's gonna continue doing it. He might be, if not for Saquon, he'd be comeback player of the year right or most improved player of the year. I got the Seahawks winning this game. I can't trust the Cardinals not named DeAndre Hopkins. 34-24.
I have the Seahawks winning this game by touchdown, 28-21.
Hmm.
Another 4 o'clock game. We got the Los Angeles Rams against my Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa. Who we have winning with score and watch them out.
Ain't this the revenge game you've been waiting for? And when they clapped your team when they came into Tampa Bay last year and you got Cooper
They
Cup.
didn't clap my team, so we lost by a touchdown. But, hey,
Really? Well, I'm gonna go with deja vu. I'm gonna go
uh,
with the Rams to upset your team to lose 4 in a row. Jalen Ramsey will finally shut down Mike Evans. And I know the last time I said that something happened, but I'm gonna roll with my man Cooper Cup as long as he's healthy. If Cooper Cup is healthy, they can't stop your team. Your defense can't stop Cooper Cup. No Shaq Barrett is a dub. Regardless of how bad Rams offensive line has been, I'm going with the Rams to beat your guy, your old geezer,
watch them out.
old overrated, needs to go
Watch 'em
home,
out.
washed up. Time to retire officially and stay retired. Want to be Shawn Michaels? Should have stayed retired as
Watch them out.
35-10. 35-10.
You're disrespectful. I got my Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning this by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.
I'm sure you do. They better win, but they won't.
Yeah, I better win. Anyway, the Titans is at Kansas City. Titans 5-2, and the Chiefs is also 5-2. In Kansas City, who have winning what's the score? Yeah, watch them out.
I had the Titans win this game. Don't play it. Don't play it. Don't you play it.
What?
Don't play it. Don't you play it. Don't you play it.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking woman?
He don't feel shit because he coked up all the motherfucking time.
Gather up all these bricks and let's build a shelter for the homeless so that maybe your mother has a place to live. And your sister, too. I want your mother and your sister out of my house immediately.
Explain why.
Oh, it's very easy. It's the easiest answer in the world.
Easy?
Derek freaking Henry.
Oh.
I mean, there's nobody on that Chiefs defense that can stop Derek freaking Henry. I'm going with the upset, the Tennessee Titans, who have quietly won 4 in a row now. They're going to upset your team, your Kansas City Chiefs, by a score of 34-31. What's the problem?
You're disrespectful. No, you've
How
been
am I
disrespectful.
how
You've
am I
been
disrespectful?
You disrespected
How am I
Pat
disrespectful?
Mahomes all
I'm
year
not.
long.
I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
since game one of this season, you've been
Oh
disrespecting
my
Pat
lord.
Mahomes. This man has showed and showed that he is here to stay. And for you, don't you think the defensive plan is to stop Derrick Henry? I mean, you have a great defensive coordinator who actually helped your Giants team to win 2 championships. Oh, you forgot about that? You forgot about that? They're gonna have a game plan for David Henry to stop him. Okay, and who you have on the wide out scene? Do you have some? Do they have anybody? Robert Woods? I mean, do they have anybody else that bum Ryan Tannehill can actually throw to? Who's another Ryan Fitzpatrick at the end of the day? Just like Jacob said, they're all in the same category. Do you have somebody to throw to on the outlines of the field, sir? No, you don't. No, you don't. And for you to sit on this show and say they're going to actually just give the ball to Derrick Henry, which is the only defensive game plan to stop, oh, you're unbelievable. At the end of the day, I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning this game 28-7.
Oh my god. Something wrong with you, man. Something wrong with you.
And I mean, you watch my disrespect Pat Mahomes like that. Monday night game, we got the Ravens 5-3 and the Saints 3-5. Yeah, one name. What's the score?
I got the Ravens winning this game by I think this goes to overtime. 35-33. Jameis Winston doesn't play. Lamar Jackson shines on,
Watch
on
watch
Monday
mouth.
Night
Watch
Football.
mouth.
I'm just saying. I'm speaking truths here. I'm just speaking truths here. 35-33 Ravens on Saints.
I have the Ravens winning this game 28-14.
Hmm.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, Mr.
Are we?
Wilson, you know, I said I got a little surprise for you
Oh, you do. You
coming
do.
into this episode,
You
and we're
do.
gonna go to the MEH side of things real quick. And it's something I like to start off real quick. I want to start off real quick. Let me show you. And
What is this?
then let me show you.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Why you do this, man?
That's tough.
Why do you do
But
this?
Donovan Mitchell,
Why
he
do
came
you do
to
this?
play tonight. 38 points, another offensive explosion. And this Cavs team, they're number 2 in the East right now. They started the season 5-1.
That rose.
They're balling. Here's a lob to Obi Toppin. On the break, the Knicks are fighting.
They're fighting.
But eventually the Cavs are going to take control of this one. Donovan Mitchell, my goodness, all those fakes get you right to the front of the rim with the hezzy.
That bum Fournier.
Turnover. Fournier, what a bounce pass. As Barrett
ducking the ball. You see
slams
that?
it down on the break. Knicks
actually
with the
think they'll
lead
win
in the
this game.
third quarter.
Oh, with the lead, the
Here
third quarter.
comes Brunson on the break. Crossover move.
And he
Floater
scores.
over Jared Allen. But in the fourth quarter, Donovan Mitchell takes over. Look at the spin and the slam.
Wait, let's see it again.
Wow, he went through 3
Let's see it again. This is the man you could have had on your team. Let's see it again.
Wow, he went through 3 defenders to get that highlight. This building is going crazy. Then he pulls the 3 and 1. My goodness.
My goodness.
Kevin Love
Kevin Love with his old
takes
self.
the lead with that 3 or 4 point play opportunity. And the Cavs are going out hot. They're just letting it fly. They're doing whatever they want. The sliders are up. They're cheesing. Mitchell again gets into the lane. They forget about the corner.
The
And
corner.
the 3 drops. That's Wade. Final highlight is Kevin Love.
Kevin Love.
29 points off the bench. Why not let it fly?
49 off the bench.
What a win for the
that's
Cavs. They look dangerous this season.
dangerous.
Simmons for 3.
Dangerous. They look very dangerous this season, sir. Miss Wilson, this is how many points he had? 38 points. This is the same guy who scooped so low to be a New York Knick. I don't know why. It was disgusting, by the way. It was disgusting he actually want to be a Knick. That's number 1. Number 2. Number 2 is this man scooped so low to be a Knick. This man went to the Yankee games. His father worked for the damn Mets. This man in Ranger games, Island games. Okay, this man was in Liberty games. This man scooped so low. He went to Brooklyn Cyclo games. I mean, you could get a first class seat behind the plate for damn $25. I mean, how low can you go? How low can you go to actually send a message to a team? I want to be home. I want to be in New York. But with typical fashion, Nick front office do, they can't make the deal. And then this is the revenge game. Like, oh, you don't want to trade for me? And he dropped 38 points. 38 points against your New Jersey Knicks, Mr. Wilson. What was your take on Donovan Mitchell performance? Scoring 38 points against your disgusting New Jersey Knicks. Floor is yours, sir.
just when I thought that you couldn't get any lower when it comes to my team. See, I'm seriously convinced Something's wrong with something's wrong with you.
Something wrong with me? Or something wrong with
Something's
y'all?
wrong. Something's wrong with you. Because you know how to push buttons. You know how to push buttons.
Really? That's what you have to say?
This is just one game.
Oh, this one game.
Okay.
Oh, really?
It's just one game.
Oh,
We
really?
got 3 more to go.
Mm-hmm.
This is only what it was only we were 3-1. We're now 3-3. Uh, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be just fine. We're still okay.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna be all right. You know what sickens me though? Like just you knew I was having a bad game with the Giants. You know I was having a bad game with the Jets.
Uh-huh.
But you still found ways to go even deeper.
You're there, right?
Deeper.
You're there.
Like the stick, forget sticking the knife in my heart. You stab me in my heart, but no, you want to go deeper to make sure I'm damn near dead, and just stab that thing all the way in. Just when it comes to the Knicks, see, that's how I know. That's why I know, like I'm some vampire or something. Like you
Uh-huh.
want to stick it.
I got
Like
the
you want to
garlic
stick out.
and
Like,
and
see,
the stick.
something wrong with you, man. Something wrong with you, man. See, this is personal, man. This is personal.
It ain't
You
personal.
do this on, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Ain't
Because you don't
personal.
do that with no other. You don't show no highlights, no surprise. See, you planned this. You was waiting for it.
You
You
did
was waiting
right.
for it. But you know what? I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you steal my joy. We 3-3. Okay, we're
Still your
500.
joy.
We fine. We're fine. We all right.
Okay.
We gonna have a better
All
week
right.
this week. It's one game. It's still what 79 some games to go. We are
Yeah.
going to be all right.
Yeah.
I'm in good
What's all
spirits.
right in your meaning, sir?
We're still going to make the playoffs. Okay. Uh,
He didn't say play a game. He said the playoffs of confidence. Oh man, he didn't make the play game last year. What's going on? What's
we
going on?
don't
You not
care.
gonna make
I
it this
only
year?
last. We don't have that's water under the bridge. I'm moving forward.
Oh, it's one
I'm
on the
moving
bridge
forward.
now. Okay,
I'm always
a
water
lot
under
of
the bridge.
water
I'm
under that
moving
bridge.
forward.
You know that, right?
It probably is, but we're moving
It's
forward.
flooding.
It's one game, sir.
It's not in the
How is
ocean down on the bridge,
what
sir.
is so funny? How's your team
Oh, we're gonna be all right.
doing?
Because you know
Yo, are you
why?
sure? Are you
I'm
sure?
glad you actually missing that, sir.
No,
I'm
no, no.
actually
Go
actually
ahead.
missing
Go
my
ahead.
team. You know
Yeah, let's go
why?
into. No, no. I'm gonna give the next
Why?
10 minutes to you. Go ahead,
So,
cause you
so
disgust me. You
talking
disgust me,
about
man.
everything is gonna be all
Disgusting.
right, sir. Like Bob Marley and the Wailers, sir. Everything is gonna be all right. And you know why I'm in a happy mood? You know why? Because we got rid of that no good who never should have been a head coach in New York in the first place. That's Steven Nash. Okay, just because you had a little success and go to state, you wasn't even on a damn bench. You was a advisor for the Golden State Warriors, sir. Advisor. You wasn't an associate, no assistant coach, nothing like that. You was an advisor for the Golden State Warriors. I mean, how easy is that? I could be advised for the Golden State Warriors and win multiple championships. Oh, please. Steve Nash did not deserve the job in the first place. Steve Nash needed to go. Hey, do you hear the rumors? Who's gonna be our new head coach? Mr. Boston Celtics himself, Mr. Controversy himself, getting in some scandal that everybody want to make a big deal about, even though it was consensual sex. It doesn't matter. I want to see him as a head coach. If it's not him, then it better be Mark Jackson because all this nonsense is going to stop when it comes to the New York Nets. Okay,
No, excuse me,
watch,
Brooklyn.
watch mouth, watch mouth,
Brooklyn, that's Brooklyn. Damn it,
watch,
that's what y'all in Brooklyn.
watch mouth, watch
You
mouth.
should be in Long Island for
And
all I
y'all
know.
should be in
Yeah,
New Jersey. Okay,
no, we run New
with the
York.
rest of
We
the
still run
stink
New
New
York.
York team. I mean,
You
New
know,
Jersey.
watch your mouth.
Okay,
Watch your
at the
mouth.
end of the day,
Watch your mouth.
Tuca, whatever your damn name is, come on
Uh,
home.
uh,
Come on to your new home. If not, Mark Jackson needs to be high. I'm sick tired of him being actually blackballed in the NBA. At the end of the day, we're gonna make some changes. We are going to make it. We're gonna be all right. And my Brooklyn Nets. It's a new era.
Oh, it's a new era.
Oh, it's a
What
new era.
era? Where's
It's
the
a new
era?
era.
Because we should recap what happened tonight. Your team got their ass kicked by Chicago, and y'all was up by 15. And then Zach
Okay,
Levine started
is
20.
Chicago a
He
top
had
five
nine.
team in the
He
East?
had nine. He had 9 points in the first half. He finished with 29.
Is Chicago a top five team in the East?
Not right now, did that.
No,
Not
I'm
right now, they're
I'm
not.
actually. Are they a top five team on paper in the East?
Right now,
Are
they're
they a
not.
good team? Is there a team
They're a good
that
team.
is there a team that they actually lose to the Chicago Bulls?
Like they can lose to.
Yeah, the Nets could lose to them. The Bucks could lose to the Bulls. Miami Heat could lose to the Bulls. They are a good team.
The Cavs, the Miami
Cavs,
Heat,
they
the
could-
Toronto
right.
Raptors, the
They
Philadelphia
they are a
76ers.
legit contender to actually be a threat. That's what I'm saying. And the Brooklyn Nets actually lost. Yes, they did. But
Well, it just proves how much you ain't got no damn defense. You ain't got no
oh, I agree
rebounding.
with you. I agree with you. And that's
And
why they should go and get Dwight Howard.
here's the worst. Kyrie Irving had 4 points. Oh
Yeah, because everybody been fucking with Kyrie
no
ever
no no
since he
no
posted
no
that.
no 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 no. See, I don't hear about everybody. See, that's where you're
Oh,
wrong.
excuse me.
I'm waiting for this. I told you to give it time. I told you, Cookie Kyrie was coming. Kyrie was coming. Who is the one that made the remarks? Yes, we understand that he was. He's like, look, I was just looking up my name, and 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 I found some things about my name that were anti-Semitic and made comments. Why couldn't he kept that to himself? Why can't he kept to himself? Because he
Because
cannot. He can't help himself. He needs to be in the spotlight. He needs the
that's not
spotlight.
it.
It's all about him. So what was about then?
That's
What's
not
the
it.
problem?
It's
What's the problem?
actually forming his people who are their
I understand.
nationality is. So it's
I
not him being
understand.
a spotlight actually forming them, and then you had the media actually get on him saying he actually promoting this actually documentary, which actually came out in 2019. The video came out in 2019. The book came out what 2018. I don't want to hear anything about the media saying
Mm,
that Kyrie Irving is promoting this. No, he just posted it. What he have a right to is actually post anything that he actually wants to post. And at the end of the
mm,
day, if he's posting it to send a message to his own people, look, y'all need to go look at this damn video. Then damn, so be it. I don't want to hear that anti-Semitic stuff. Okay, do people actually know what anti-Semitic means?
I do, but some people may not. So why don't you break the
What what
definition for
what,
our
what does
audience?
Semitic means?
To me,
No, what's the definition of being Semitic?
you know what? That's a good question. I damn near forgot.
Let's look it up right now. I'm glad you said that.
I don't think it's a negative word. Excuse me.
Oh,
I don't think Semitic is not a negative word, in my opinion.
using the term anti-Semitic is like us telling white folks you're racist.
Yeah, that's so. It's just Semitic is just another word or form of opinion,
It's not a form of
basically.
opinion.
I mean, when I say a form of opinion, like a form, like almost like an expression, so to speak.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
they
think there's
actually
nothing
form
wrong with
expression
it.
doesn't they actually form of Semitic doesn't actually make any sense. Okay, let's look that up. Okay, let me share my screen real quick.
My thing is, man, it's always something with Kyrie. I don't think it's a big deal, but then you see Jews at the game, which, by the way, are dominating Brooklyn more and more every single day because it's now more. What's the word I'm looking for? More. Brooklyn is not what it used to be. What is Brooklyn now? More. What's the word I'm looking for, Joe? Uh,
Well, the
Brooklyn
people
is
that was at
now
the game were
more.
actually supporting Kyrie.
Yeah, I saw it. That's what I'm talking about. Brooklyn is becoming more divergent, so to speak. Is that the better word, or is a bigger word I'm looking for, man?
No,
It's
they actually telling the truth. because being Shemitic is coming from Shemitic is actually come from an African origin.
Correct.
So to say that we anti-Semitic, like Kanye said, is okay. Black Hispanic and Native Americans are Jews. So how could I be anti-Semitic? That's all he's saying. But
Hmm.
every time this get actually get brought up, when you have celebrities and actually ball players and stuff like that, like you remember Deshaun Jackson came out and said, we are the true Jews, stuff like that. You have Nick Cannon who actually said it on his platform and stuff like that. You
Yeah.
have all these celebrities coming out and saying that we Black Hispanic Americans are the true Jews of the Bible. And when that happens, you have people like the ADL, who is the NAACP version of Jewish people, saying that you're being racist. How?
Hmm.
See,
That's
then
true, but when you say Deshaun Jackson, he also talked about Hitler at the same time, and that got him a lot of damn trouble. And then who's the other person you said? Right
that's
after Deshaun Jackson?
Nick Cannon.
I think Nick Cannon need to worry about
Well, to be
other
fair
things right now.
to be fair to Sean Jackson, he didn't say anything about Hitler. He actually quoted Farrakhan.
No, they actually before that, a couple years ago, he actually said something about Hitler
But what did he
that
actually say?
got a lot of. I forgot what the quote was. He said something crazy about Hitler. I don't know. He said something about supporting him and anything like that, but
Let me
he
ask,
said
let me,
something
let me ask you a
super
question.
crazy.
Did you know that Hitler was a Jew himself?
Yes, I did. I do know that. I actually did know that. But
And this is the reason why
mhm,
the Holocaust started. You know that reason why?
yes, I'm aware of the Holocaust. Trust me, I'm a big history
Because he
buff. I'm
found out who the
highly
real
aware.
Jews was, and he wanted to kill the real ones who hasn't been lying for after years. See,
I understand it.
you can't get around this,
So,
bro.
so let me ask you a question.
Right.
So, why do you think this whole thing is all over Kyrie, in your opinion?
Oh, that's easy. Why isn't right? Everybody who
Do
actually
you think the media is against him, or do you see something different
who owns
about
the
this?
media?
Oh,
Fox,
Fox,
NBC,
ESPN,
MEA.
sports rights, guys who people who may not believe in this religion.
No, who? What type of people owns these media outlets?
Oh, like you said, Fox, ESPN, ABC,
I
Disney,
said,
stuff
what
like that.
people own these type of media outlets?
Well, I can't. I don't know that answer. I'm not
For
gonna lie.
example, you know who owns BET?
Oh, I forgot his name.
It's
It's not
Viacom,
Tyler
right?
Perry. It's not.
It's Viacom, right?
It's it's Vicon. Oh yeah, Vicon.
Bob
Wow,
Johnson sold BET to Viacom. Who owns Viacom?
got you.
A Jewish person.
A Jewish person.
VH1. Who owns that? A Jewish person.
Jewish person.
Fox Sports. Who owns that?
Definitely a
Fox
Jewish
in
person.
general, a Jewish person. MTV. Who owns that? A Jewish person.
Yeah, because there's all. I mean, when you say MTV, you might as well include VH1 because they all connected anyway. But
Chase Bank. Who owns Chase? A Jewish
Jewish
person.
person. Jewish people, the Jew. Let's be honest, but Jewish own a lot of things on the low,
On the
and
low,
on the low.
bro.
You just named a lot of you just explained to a lot of people out there about
I'm not talking
all
about
these
the media.
companies.
I'm not
Yes,
talking
yes,
about
the media company.
properties and stuff like that. I'm talking
Yes,
about strictly media. Who owns Nickelodeon?
Jewish person.
Who owns Cartoon Network?
Jewish
Who owns
person. All
Wild 'N
that.
Out?
Mm, all connection.
So
Yeah.
when you have somebody like a Nick Cannon on his podcast saying that we are the true Jews, bro, what you doing? They grab him by his neck. Look, that's not true, and you need to apologize. But you actually got facts that actually back up what you're saying, but you don't want to lose. See, that's where money comes involved. And that's what they do. Because these owners, majority of the owners, and let's start with the NFL. Majority of the owners are what? Jews. NBA owners are what majority Jews.
Oh, I mean, we're not. Well,
Baseball
we
owners
know
majority
that.
Jews. They have their hand in
Mm,
everything. the reason why they don't like us saying that because they don't want to get exposed of the truth.
True.
They don't want to get
I agree with
exposed.
that.
We've been listen. Let me say this: as me being a Jew myself, being an Israelite myself, I don't want to say Jew because Jew is totally different. Because when you say Jew, that means Judah. That means a tribe. But
Judah, so Judah, yeah, got you.
so when you say Israelite, right? They don't call us when it comes to Jewish people. They don't call themselves Israelites. They call them Jewish. I'm a Jewish person. Okay. Now, Jew, ISH. If you look at the ISH, that means pertaining to. So if I'm saying, yo, Marcus, you acting childish,
right?
What that means? You're acting like a child. But are you really a child? No, you're a grown ass man.
Right.
It means pertaining to, and they know there are actually. What is the number one saying when it comes to black people? Once you put it in the book, if you put it in the book, the best way to hide something from a black person, to put it in the book, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So here's the difference. Here's the flip. We find these books now, and we actually reading them. And yo, you said this on page and this book on page 147 that we are the true Jews, and then you want to actually come out and say it's anti-Semitic, but actually look at the word Semitic. Does only means that from an African origin. There's something wrong with that. They don't want to be exposed.
And then you talk about NBA Africa coming up at the same time.
That's totally different.
No. I'm thinking I'm more trying to connect the dots more than anything.
NBA Africa works with the Jewish people.
Correct. That's what I'm getting at, connecting the dots.
But this is one thing that we have to separate. Okay, just because we so-called African Americans, right, doesn't mean like we all the same people.
Right.
If you was to go to an Italian person and say, "Okay, you're from Europe, right?" So that means you're the same as a Russian person. They look at you fucking crazy. They know I'm Italian. What is the difference? Listen, what is an African American? How you can be at two places at once? Black people don't have no nationality. Black Americans don't have no nationality. And then when we actually find a nationality, they don't actually want to dispose and decline all that because at the end of the day, we actually find out who we are as a people. That's what it is. They don't want the world to know. Hey, we've been lying for so many years. We took over these people's land. We took over their nationality. These people don't know who they are. And when we actually find out who we are, we read the books like the Tanakh. When you read the Torah, who actually have the transatlantic slave trade in Deuteronomy 28:68, when we actually start reading, because there was no one thing to keep away from a black person, put it in the book. When we start reading the books and actually trying to line all the dots all together, this is what happens. They want to actually, no, that's not true. Okay, so you saying that blacks, Latino, and Americans are not Jews? The Jewish community is saying that, right? Okay, prove to us that we're not. And throughout the years, we have been calling these people out. We're calling the ADL out. Like, bring your rabbis, bring your scholars and stuff like that to prove to us that we're not Jews, the real Jews. And know what they do? All they scream is anti-Semitic. They don't want no smoke.
Can we drop a saucy bomb for the history knowledge, ladies and gentlemen? Let's drop it. I appreciate it. Real talk. All basketball aside, I appreciate the history lesson. There's nothing wrong with brothers still need to learn. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power at the end of the day.
And this is information that you don't have to spend a lot of money on. It's out there.
Well, it's out called there. A book. It's still called a book because it still exists. I mean,
what I'm saying is you don't have to spend millions of dollars to get this information. You go to your local library and they tell you. Or you got to figure out what was the right books to read. And you have to study the Bible as well.
Oh, yeah. Don't let me find my Bible. It's here. My Bible here. Let's hear it, brother.
I could point out scriptures in the Bible, Old and New Testament, where you have Israelites saying they are black. But our church didn't teach that.
Right. That's a fact.
Solomon said, I'm black to the ground. The dirt he's actually talking to. They didn't, our Christian pastors didn't teach us that. So at the end of the day, it's all about finding information and actually going your own path to find out the truth. Black Hispanic Americans are Jews, period. And Kanye West, the reason why he actually said that, because he wanted to be canceled. The number one reason why he wanted to deal at Adidas, right? He said they're not playing fair. They were actually releasing sneakers without his permission. So you know what? Since you want to disrespect me as a man, I want out of my contract. And what did he say to him? No, you're not getting out of your contract. So he came out and started saying the same things that he always been saying, but they have been publicized. He said this on Drink Champs before the last interview he did, that we are the true Jews. He said that in if you look at the previous Drink Champ interview he did, the last one he did, not the last one he did, but the one before that, he said the same exact thing. There wasn't no big uproar. But now he went out of his contract. He made that clear because he wanted to be a free man. So all the deals with the Gab and Balenciaga and all that stuff, listen, he said this is the best thing that happened to me because I'm a free man. I could do what the fuck I want to do. And the only way for him to get out of the contract is actually exposing the truth. That's why he's canceled. And he's out of all his deals, to be honest with you. And $100 million in the bank ain't that bad, to be honest with you.
It's more, yeah. I think he got more problems than that coming through right now. But
and listen, the so-called $2 billion, that's years for him to actually. That's not the amount of money he had. Everybody saying, "Oh, he lost $2 billion in a day" and stuff like that. That's bullshit. That's money in the future. That's not the exact money he had in his account. The exact money he had over $100 million in his account. So, in my opinion, he won because he got out of his contracts. But that's another episode. Go ahead.
Sheesh.
That's another episode of Saucy Discourse, season 3, episode 10. Hate it or love it, ladies and gentlemen. You got the 50 Cent in the game taking this out. My brother, want to say anything before we got here?
Nah, brother, man. You know, it was a good episode. Surprise on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I got the little deep voice energy, but you know, it's a little Tuesday early-ish. If you understand,
it's always contamination here.
See, there you go. See, there you go, hating again. There you go, hate. You can't help yourself, bro. Something wrong with you, man. Something wrong with you, man. You just, it's not congested. Just because I have a little cold
in your lungs.
I got orange and blue in my lungs, so now I'm sick. See, something wrong with you, man.
You got a virus, man.
So, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Then now I got an outbreak. I tell you, man, you go to Master Garden, you gotta wear your mask and gloves and all that, and some hand sanitizer. You're gonna be 60 days, you're gonna contaminate like Marcus over here. At the end of the day, everybody make sure to subscribe to the podcast. You know, follow us, hit that notification button. The link is in the description below. You asked me on a Tuesday. There's a reason why. Make sure you tune in to Social Conversations tomorrow, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. I got a special interview going on. My homegirl, Amber Scott. You know, shout out to her that's going to be on the show. Make sure you get some Saucy Discourse merch and Teespring. We got everything. And it's getting cold out there. You got to get some sweatshirts. Got some hoodies. Wait, hold on. You can't say it's cold when it's still 75 or 70 something degrees outside.
Well, you know what I mean. One day it's 75 degrees, next day it's 40.
We don't know. Well, then we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
No, climate change is a bitch. But we see you on the next episode 11. Peace and love, everybody. Drop a saucy bomb. And always good words of Fat Joe, even though he's a Knicks fan.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
We out of here. We see you on the next one, y'all.